And now, ladies and gentlemen, please rise as the Cabell Midland High School Junior ROTC post our colors. Members of the Honor Guard this evening are Michael Lehman, Jordan Taylor, Peyton Berry, and Ava Baldwin. Please remain standing as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem, and remain standing as the future marching knights join us for the Cabell Midland High School alma mater, immediately followed by the school song. Go Knights!
Midland High School, Chris Tatum and Ben Anderson with you for tonight's game, where the Cabell Midland Knights take on the varsity football from Fairview Park, Ohio. The Warriors are in town. Got a little feedback in the headset there, Aiden. If you could help us out back at studio control, that'd be awesome. We're looking at a 7-2 football team, Ben. This is a very unselfish offense. If you look up and down what this team has done, they can pass the ball and they can run the ball, and they've got a lot of weapons. Burke Lowry is their quarterback, but man, you talk about weapons. Will Allen averaging 102 yards per game receiving yards. Savon Harris, 67 yards a game, and Cal Reese, who is also averaging 53 yards a game receiving. Then you look down the leading rushers. This is the guy that you're going to see a lot of tonight. 91 to 100 yards a game. LaMarcus Clark, you're going to see a lot out of him. And then their defense. And LaMarcus Clark leads the team with touchdowns. We'll start with that. 10 touchdowns on the season for him. Will Allen has 8, and Harris has 7. And then you look at a guy like Vinny Rizzo on the opposite side of the ball, 9 tackles a game. The guy is a game-changing middle linebacker, a great player. You're going to see guys like LaMarcus Clark, who also plays on defense, playing both sides of the ball, 6.5 tackles a game. You got 2 guys that play both ways and just are out there killing it. This is a very talented team, averaging over 40 points a game very easily. Only 2 losses on the season. They've scored upwards of 60 points in their highest scoring game. This is going to be a tough matchup for the Knights here this evening.
Yes, it's going to be a very tough matchup indeed. I agree with you 100% there, Chris. Well, but this is not a new challenge if you're the Knights. This is, this team has faced numerous challenges throughout the season. It went toe-to-toe against Parkersburg a week ago on the road in a very tough environment to win at 20 and fell 27-20. It went toe-to-toe with G-Dub near the beginning of the season, went toe-to-toe against Capital, who's having a really good year. So this is nothing new for the Knights, but I think this is probably the biggest challenge outside of Columbus DeSales the last time we were down here.
You want to talk about a team like Columbus. You talk about these teams out of Ohio, and you and I were talking about this before the broadcast. DeSales is a different ball club, and I'll tell you why. Lowry's thrown 30 touchdowns throughout this season. That's passing touchdowns through the season. You're going to see an air-down offense here this evening. You're going to see an air attack, and you're going to see a ground attack. This is a very versatile football team. A lot of people are looking forward to this matchup to see how talented they are. I imagine that this is going to be a tall task for the Knights. But going back to last week's game, you kind of keyed on it there for a second. Parkersburg, 27-20 loss. And I hate to keep saying this, but they keep growing. Midland keeps growing. That ball game was very winnable last week. They were in the hunt the whole way through, and I feel like some of those fundamental mistakes caught back up with the Knights last week. And again, that speaks to the youth of this team. And realistically, you're looking up and down that roster, 4 or 5 seniors on that football team for head coach Eric Petty. That's not a lot of big guys. That's not a lot of leaders. But we've seen leaders emerge. We've seen these kids not quit every single game, and I think it speaks volumes to the character of his football team.
Yes, it does, very indeed. This is a team that is young but is willing to fight, and we mentioned at the season, of course, this is the rebuilding year, but years to come, I think Midland can go back to the ways it's been, and that's winning football games.
They're looking for that second win this evening. Of course, you know, if you've tuned into Cabell Midland football or followed them this season, their only win coming against Hurricane here at home, 62-7. That was their coming out party. They've been tucked back into bed since then. A rough season for this Cabell Midland Knight football team. But again, Eric Fetty's a great coach, fundamentally sound. He's teaching these kids the way he wants to shape this program. I think he's got a bright future ahead of him. It's going to be interesting to see how his career grows here at Cabell Midland. One thing to note, it is senior night here tonight. They've announced all the senior football players, band members, cheerleaders, and honored them here this evening for their contributions to their time here at Cabell Midland, which was a nice tribute to those guys. And if you're here listening at halftime, you're going to see the entire halftime, the band's full performance at halftime. So you get a chance to see that. A talented group of kids. They are first in the nation in terms of consecutive wins with 12 state championships. There was one band ahead of them out in the Midwest somewhere, but now they own the title of longest streak of state championships from the Cabell Midland Marching Knights. So if you're here tonight, you're going to get a chance to see their performance. If you're watching online with us here this evening through video productions of Cabell County Schools website as well, you can check out that performance at halftime on the web too. So we welcome you to the broadcast here on 92.7 The Planet. We're going to step away for our first break. We're about 6 minutes away from kickoff. We'll come back and we'll talk about other things going on in the world of sports. There's a lot going on in high school football, college, and otherwise, and we'll do all that and more right here on 92.7 The Planet.
Digital and the Marshall Health Orthopedics High School Sports Network proudly present live high school football, presented by the Marshall Sports Medicine Institute and sponsored by the City of Huntington Highway Safety Program and Jason Elkins State Farm.
At Food Fair, you can count on our local delis to have fresh and delicious options always available, like our best-in-town fried chicken. Stop by one of our convenient locations to get this weekly deli special while you're at it. Food Fair, conveniently fresh.
Did you know when you send or receive a text message, you take your eyes off the road for 5 seconds? At 55 miles per hour, it's like driving more than the length of a football field, blindfolded. As a result, thousands of people die every year in crashes related to distracted driving. That's why law enforcement is cracking down on people who text or use their cell phones while driving. We would rather you cross the goal line alive.
Law enforcement officers write tickets to save lives.
Don't text and drive.
Trey, you've got to get it together.
No matter where you are in life, Mount West Community and Technical College, it's a step toward your future.
Trey, welcome to Mount West.
We provide the hands-on support you need with classes that fit your life.
Nice job, Trey.
At Mount West, we know you by name.
Trey Matthews.
Because here, you're more than just a number. Mount West Community and Technical College, because you matter here.
CJU is a great company to work for. We've been around for 78 years. We are an underground utility construction company all across the East Coast. We are rapidly growing, and we're seeing a huge growth in this market, a huge need for employees. We are always looking for those that are experienced, those that are trying to get their foot in the door. We have positions for everybody. We offer competitive pay. We offer competitive benefits. We take pride in having a family atmosphere at CJU's, and it's truly just a family company.
Here at the Castle, Chris Tatum and Ben Anderson for senior night. Speaking of seniors, the captains for Cabell Midland tonight, Turner Bailey, Ricky Dillard. You also have Caleb Ash and Cole Blake. Those are your captains for the Knights here this evening. For Fairview, again, Fairview Heights, Ohio in town this evening. You've got Burke Lowry, the senior quarterback. You've got Sivanji Harris. You've got 34, that is Vinny Rizzo. We talked about him in the pregame. Just a tough, gritty kid, and LaMarcus Clark. I should have known that already by looking at their stats. All four of those guys we talked about in the pregame. Those are the captains for both teams. The officiating crew tonight is Phil Porter, Mike Kuhn, Robert Shelton is the head official of this crew, Tyler Michael, Neptune Joseph, and John Beard. A couple of those guys we know pretty well, Ben. Good to see those guys in here this evening.
A couple of those guys I've worked games with myself.
Well, we apologize to them for that.
Oh, wow. Okay, I'm not that bad.
Cabell Midland in their red uniforms, the pewter helmets, the white numerals, black trim, and the black and white stripe down the pants. Solid red on red. The Fairview Heights Warriors are wearing white uniforms with red helmets and the red numerals. These should be pretty easy for our old eyes, or my old eyes, to pick up here this evening, Ben. We'll see what happens. But we've got 12 minutes. We're just about a minute and a half away, honestly, from kickoff time. Fans are filing in still here on senior night. A 7 o'clock kickoff, a little earlier than what we've had the past few weeks. And next week, we go to Huntington. We're on the road in Huntington, and then we finish out with Parkersburg South to end out the season. So if you're in town, the Battle for the Shield is next week. We'll have it right here on 92.7 The Planet. Always a fun game, and to use that old sports cliche, throw the record books out the doors, because these kids get after it no matter what kind of year they're having. It'll be Huntington High and Cabell Midland teeing it up next week at the Highlander Mountaintop.
Saying the Highlanders currently the #1 team in Quad A, traveling down to the old Rocky Top of Tennessee this week.
Yeah, at Billy Seal's old stomping grounds down there. We'll get a chance to check in with scores from around the area. We'll see if we can't check in on the Highlanders and see how they're doing. We'll bring you scores at halftime from around the state of West Virginia. And as a reminder, the Herd does not play this weekend, so no game Saturday. Nothing to listen to over on our sister station in terms of Herd football, but you'll be able to hear all kinds of stuff over there, sports related, and over on 94.1 ESPN Radio and
Cat Sports.
Yeah, that's it. There you go. There you go. That's the other one I was trying to think of. So you'll get all kinds of sports this weekend. Just no Herd football game, because they will be at Coastal Carolina Thursday night. The Thursday night matchup. We're ready for this matchup right here. The ball is on the tee, and to kick it away and start things off is Kyle Farkas. You remember who was Farkas, don't you? The Christmas Story.
I've never seen
Scott Farkas.
I've never seen a Christmas Story.
What a crummy name.
I've never seen that movie.
You need to watch it. Kyle Farkas now ready to kick it away. Ball's on the 40-yard line. Kicks it away, a deep kick over to the 10-yard line, and Mason Bryant's going to take it, tuck it away across the 20 and 25. Still his feet, 40, 45. One man to beat. It's the kicker to the 50, 45, and he's taken out of bounds around the 41-yard line. A great return and a great start for this Cabell Midland football team here this evening. Mason Bryant brings it all the way in to Warrior territory.
Yeah, Mason Bryant just turning on the burners, and Cabell Midland is probably the best starting field position the Knights have had all season.
All season, I agree with that. Bryant with a great run and a great return. They'll send one wide out to the far side. That's Logan Scholl. Right. Bryson Smith takes the snap, going to keep it himself around the right side. Heavy pressure now from the Warriors, and he's going to be tackled to the backfield for about a 3-yard loss. They stayed home with Bryson the whole way. On that tackle was Cal Rice and Rizzo, also Vinny Rizzo on that tackle for Fairview. So a 4-yard loss will make it 2nd and 14 just underway here from the Castle. 11:25 on a rolling clock here in the first quarter. Chris Tatum, Ben Anderson with you here on 92.7 The Planet. The Knights back to work. Bryson Smith brings his team to the line of scrimmage. 2 wideouts here to the near side. A single back set and a man to the short side right for Bryson Smith. Somebody jumped, it looked like, but he's going to hand it off. That's Turner Bailey. He's got some room to run. He's across the 40, down to the 35, and going to be tackled at the 34-yard line. A nice run for Turner Bailey.
But in the Knights, this is one of those situations throughout the season that it might probably 4-down territory, even though you're inside the 35.
I think you got to test this team. I think you're exactly right, man.
Well, but then you have Andrew LaFont is warming up, and we have seen the leg that Andrew LaFont has.
Yeah. 3rd and 3 for Bryson Smith and the Knights. 2 wideouts here to the near side left. Single back for Bryson Smith as he's under center. Takes the snap. Swing pass to the left side. That's Logan Scholl off of his hands, incomplete. Overthrew him a little bit, actually. It was intended for Scholl. Falls incomplete. It'll bring up 4th down and 3. So I think you alluded to it. LaFont's got the leg, but does he have the leg for this type of field goal? I'm not sure that's.
They're going to go for it.
I'm not sure that he has it, so we'll see them set up shop and go for it on 4th and 3. It's 4th and a long 3. 10:36 left in this first quarter. Smith sends 2 wideouts here to the near side. 2 backs in the I formation. Under center he goes, takes the snap, hands it off. Up the middle goes the football. And he's got the first down and more, still on his feet, inside the 30 to the 29, maybe to the 29. The ball actually was coughed up after the tackle was made at the 30. So that's where they'll mark the Knights down. It'll be a new set of downs, 1st and 10. And that was Turner Bailey on the run.
Turner Bailey dropping his shoulder, old school football going down the middle.
They did a nice job with that I formation and sent that second back in. 1st and 10 for the Knights. Smith with a single, 2 wideouts to the far side right now. Midland moving from right to left in front of us if you're listening on your radio dial. Bailey gets the call again. He's going to be upended right at the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Just under 10 minutes to go in this first quarter.
Warriors bringing the blitz and the offensive lineman missing the assignment, and guys able to go in and immediately blow up Bailey and result in a loss of 1.
2nd and 11. So ball rests on the 31-yard line. Smith will bring the play into his offense, and the Midland Knights will head back to the line of scrimmage. 2 wideouts here to the near side left. Smith with a single back set behind in the I. There's the snap. Fakes, keeps it himself. Off of 1 defender, bounces off another defender. Gets back to the original line of scrimmage. Not much doing there. The tackle is going to be made by Abe Bishop for Fairview.
He lost 1.
Yeah. Depending on where that spot is, I think the referee's going to give him right back to the line of scrimmage. He fell forward at that very last minute. So it'll still be 3rd and 11.
Stroll was trying to do the stiff arms. He'll bounce off the first defender, but then got swarmed at right immediately afterwards.
Smith will bring 2 wideouts here to the near side left. A single back behind Bryson Smith as he'll step under center. Smith takes the snap, looking to pass, looking left side. Now he's got room to run. He's going to have to tuck it or throw it. He finds a receiver at the 15-yard line. It's going to be caught by Keon. He's going to go into the end zone from 31 yards out. It's a touchdown for Keon Shelton. The Knights get on the board.
Keon Shelton, a big-time touchdown for Cabell Midland and the underdog. Drives down the field and finds pay dirt first.
At the 8:36 mark of the first quarter was where Midland strikes pay dirt first. Extra point on the way from LaFont. What a great first opening drive for the Knights. No fear over that 7-2 record for Cabell Midland here this evening as they came in and just played smash mouth football on this first opening drive and marched it right down the field and put 6 on the board. LaFont waits on the snap. Ball's down, kick is up. It is in and good with 8:36 left in the first quarter. Your score, Cabell Midland 7, Fairview Heights 0. Back with more on 92.7 The Planet.
CJU is a great company to work for. We've been around for 78 years. We are an underground utility construction company all across the East Coast. We are rapidly growing, and we're seeing a huge growth in this market, a huge need for employees. We are always looking for those that are experienced, those that are trying to get their foot in the door. We have positions for everybody. We offer competitive pay. We offer competitive benefits. We take pride in having a family atmosphere at CJU's, and it's truly just a family company.
Bowtie Mike here, reminding you that Cardinal Chevrolet is your destination for all things automotive. We offer a great selection of new and pre-owned vehicles, a full-service collision center, parts and service departments, plus up to 125% of KBB for your trade. Stop by for a no-obligation appraisal.
Through the, let's see, where'd it go?
It went through the end zone.
To the end zone, to a touchback. They'll put the ball on the 25. And we already talked about him. His leg is so good. And there's proof of it. He kicks the ensuing kickoff after the 31-yard touchdown pass to Kean Shelton. LaFawn puts the ball into the end zone for the touchback, and we'll get our first look at Fairview's offense. Burrow takes the snap, throws it left side. That is caught by Savon Harris. Burke Lowry, little pitch and catch there for the first down. They moved the chains on the first play from scrimmage. Pass was caught, taken out to the 33-yard line. 8:30 on the clock here in the first quarter. Fairview with their first down of the evening, and it's a false start on Fairview.
Dead ball, false start, number 11 on the offense.
And it's going to be on Savon Harris. They'll back it up 5 yards. They'll replay first down, 1st and 15. Back to work for Fairview. Lowry passes to the 38-yard line. 37, 36 is where he's going to be marked. They'll get all 5 of those penalty yards back plus another 3. It'll be second down at about 7 for Fairview. The Warriors moving the football here on their first drive. 8:10, the clock rolls here in the first quarter. 7-0 your score. Midland on top early. Lowry from the gun, sends a man in motion. Now hands it off. That's going to be to Mason Woodruff. He's around the right side. He's got room to run. He's close to midfield across the 45 of the 46 and 47. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 48-yard line. That will move the sticks for Fairview, and that's their 3rd first down of this drive. They're moving the sticks pretty easily.
The Knights play smash mouth football. The Warriors, let's see how quickly we can get down the field. That's kind of what it's been looking like thus far.
I think you got to think they want to make that statement. Woodworth in the backfield again for Lowry. 2 wideouts to either side for Fairview. There's the snap, looking to pass. We knew they were going to be pass heavy. He's wide open, all by himself. That's caught by Will Allen. Allen is going to go into the end zone from 40, actually from 52 yards out. A 52-yard touchdown pass from Lowry to Will Allen.
Wow, just wow. That was impressive.
It was a pretty play for sure. Lowry and Allen hook it up on a 52-yarder. And now the extra point on the way. Kyle Farkas will be set to try and put it through the uprights.
Not gonna lie, that's pretty cool, man.
To hold is Burke Lowry. Flags fly. Somebody jumped, I think, or nope, it's encroachment, it looks like.
Dead ball, encroachment. On the defense, half the distance. Still retry.
Extra point on the way from Farkas. I wonder how many people got the Scott Farkas reference. You did not.
I did not.
You need to watch A Christmas Story, buddy.
I know. Okay,
missed out.
Hey, Chris, when the season ends, you're just going to text me a whole list of movies I need to watch.
I'm telling you, I can't movie quote with you. You're too young.
I'm just saying, dude, you got to come up with a list of movies and I'll watch them.
I'll do it. I'll do it.
Hey,
Flags again.
I talking about movies. I finally watched the first Frankenstein last night.
False start. Now they'll back it up half. So, oh, it's 5 yards. So they'll back it up and try it again. All right. Extra point on the way from Farkas. I will never forget his name ever.
Voss, I finally watched the original Frankenstein last night.
That's good. Nice, did you?
That's a good movie.
I told you it was. You did it after the game where we had the
after the cemetery.
After the cemetery game, yeah.
I had to. Hey, and somebody also told me I need to watch Night of the Living Dead.
You do, the original one. Farkas.
Now
now there's flags again.
The umpire.
False start. False start. Man, goodness. This extra point attempt is never going to happen. And that microphone that he has on is terrible.
Hey, do you remember Lamb Chop, like the song
Yeah.
that never ends?
Yeah.
This is basically it.
Yeah.
I do know that reference.
The ball will be teed up at looks like it'll be sitting on the 18-yard line.
This is basically a field goal at this point. Just go for it.
Farkas, I bet he's got a leg, man. Farkas now, ball's down, kick is up. That one is in and good. With 7:44 left in the first quarter, it is Cabell Midland 7, Fairview 7. We'll step away and come back with more Knights football on 92.7 The Planet.
PCB is a long-standing partner in our community. We're your neighbors, your teammates, and your friends, and we want to be your banker. We're a team of experienced professionals focused on the personal, residential, and business needs of our community. We make decisions locally, quickly, and with your best interest in mind. We care about you, your family, your business, and your goals. We're PCB, a proud community bank. Open an account with us today.
Castle, Chris Tatum, and Ben Anderson. Farkas, he will prepare the kickoff after a 52-yard touchdown pass from Lowry to Allen. Extra point was good. We stand at 7-7 with 7:44 left in the first quarter. Farkas on the approach. Ball is away, a little squibber right down the middle. They're going to let it bounce. It bounces into the hands of one of the up men. That is, that's Xavier Beckett. He brings it back out to around the 30-yard line. Put him at the 28-yard line where they'll put the ball down. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Knights. Xavier Beckett on the return. A 5-minute extra point just a minute ago with no time off the clock because they kept getting penalties, Ben. 1st and 10 for the Knights. Bryson Smith brings his team to the line of scrimmage.
Well, it is Halloween season, so anything is possible.
That's true. Man in motion. He's going to get the call. That is Logan Scholl. Cuts it up at the left hash and comes straight up the gut. He's going to get a couple of 3 yards, make it 2nd and about 7.
But to be proud, most of the time I'm never in the Halloween spirit, but this year's kind of been a little bit different. I've actually been trying to get into it.
Well, we'll see what kind of costume you wear next week to the ball game. Back to work for this Midland offense.
I think you enjoy it.
Bryson Smith under center. Look at that backfield. 3 guys in the backfield behind Smith. He turns. He hands it off. That is to Turner Bailey around the right side. He goes. He's got room to run. He's out to the 40-yard line, and that's a 1st down for the Knights at the 40-yard line. Move the sticks. 1st and 10, Cabell Midland. 7:02 left in this first quarter. 7-7 is your score. Midland back to the line of scrimmage. Bryson Smith under center, single back in the backfield. They send Turner Bailey or Logan Scholl in motion. He gets the call. He's across the 45 to the 50, 45, 40. One man is going to take him out of bounds. That was Will Allen to take him out at the 36-yard line. A big run. 24-yard run, as a matter of fact, and another chance to move the sticks for the Knights.
Like, this is basically the battle of offense, Chris. We haven't really seen any defense this far in the first quarter.
Back to work for Bryson Smith and the Knights. Smith on the keeper. He's going to get back to the original line of scrimmage. No gain on that play. A nice job by Fairview's Danny O'Neill.
Yeah, Danny O'Neill, the 6'2", 250-pound junior with the tackle. As we mentioned, there's a lot of big boys on this Warriors team.
They've got a good number of seniors, too. But their line's going 220, anywhere from 225 to 250,
well, actually,
depending on who's out there, or 325 rather.
And their biggest one is 315.
Yeah. Back to work for the Knights. Logan Shaw gets the call around the left side again. A nice stiff arm. Wow, did he lay out Braden Frazier? Wow, that was a great stiff arm. He gets all the way down to the 25-yard line, an 11-yard pickup, and another Cabell Midland first down. 5:51 left in this first quarter. Again, tie ball game if you're just joining us, 7-7. Midland took their opening drive all the way and hit the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow to score first, and then Fairview comes right back and scores quickly, and that's where we stand. Bryson Smith under center, single back in the backfield. They'll send Turner Bailey in motion. Ball's on the carpet. Bailey covers it up. Luckily, he covered it up. There was some trouble on the exchange, but Bailey able to fall on it and save the drive for the Knights. It'll be 2nd and 11. 1-yard loss on that play.
That could have been an absolute disaster that time, but luckily the Knights is able to fall right back on top of it, and we're able to keep it alive.
Back to work for Bryson Smith and the Knights. Single back, that's Mason Bryant in the backfield. There's the snap, hands it off. Bryant gets the call. Around the right hash he goes. He's got room to run across the 20, down to the 18 and 17 before he's upended. It'll be 2nd and 2. Or it'll be 3rd and 2, rather. Midland brings their team back to the line of scrimmage. Single back is Mason Bryant with Smith under center. Takes the snap, hands it off. Bryant gets the call. Right up the middle, still on his feet across the 10, down to around the 7. They'll give him to the 6, and that is going to be a 9-yard pickup and another chance for the Knights to move the sticks. It'll be 1st and goal for the Knights from the 6-yard line. 4:40 clock rolls here in the first quarter. 7-7 your score. Midland looking to put 6 more on the board. They've done a nice job moving the football tonight. Midland. Bryson Smith now goes under center. Mason Bryant behind him in the backfield. Hands it off. Bryant is into the end zone. Touchdown. A 6-yard touchdown run for Mason Bryant. Mason Bryant just bowled his way into the end zone and put 6 more on the board. So the 6-yard touchdown run at the 4:22 mark of the first. This has been an eventful first quarter for sure, and LaFawn on to attempt the extra point. Midland looking to get by a score right here with LaFawn's kick. There's the snap, ball's on the ground, kick is up, and that one sails through the uprights with 4:22 left in the first quarter. It is Midland 14. Oh, check that. Nope, it's gonna be assessed on the kickoff. So we'll step away and take a break. Your score: Cabell Midland 14, Fairview 7. Back with more on 92.7 The Planet.
Mr. Cooper, we have an emergency at a middle school.
Thank you. Board office, will you activate the crisis team? This is not a drill.
In Cabell County Schools, we are ready, alert, and aware.
PCB is a long-standing partner in our community. We're your neighbors, your teammates, and your friends, and we want to be your banker. We're a team of experienced professionals focused on the personal, residential, and business needs of our community. We make decisions locally, quickly, and with your best interest in mind. We care about you, your family, your business, and your goals. We're PCB, a proud community bank. Open an account with us today.
Castle right on the campus of Cabell Midland High School. Chris Tatum and Ben Anderson with you. It is 14-7. Midland leads it after a 6-yard touchdown run by Mason Bryant. The extra point by LaFawn was good, and that's where we stand. 14 for Midland, 7 for Fairview. LaVon's kick sails. That one's going to go through the end zone as well. Man, that didn't even hit the back of the end zone and bounced out. What a leg.
As I say, Mason Bryant has had a big game thus far here in the first quarter. The long kickoff return and now a touchdown run. He's kind of going off here in the first quarter.
Yep. Midland having a big game here already. 14-7, they lead it with 4:22 left in the first quarter. They'll get our second look at Fairview, the Fairview Heights offense.
Yeah, now for Cabell Midland, you have to stop here on defense. The Warriors just was easily able to get down the field. So if you're Cabell Midland, try to get a stop here and gain more momentum and try to avoid having this become an offensive shootout.
Lowry brings his team to the line of scrimmage. He'll go from the shotgun, 3 wide out to the left side. He's looking to pass left. He's got a receiver. That is Allen. He steps out of bounds, and he see where they mark him. I think they're going to put him right at the marker, so they'll move the chains. A first down, 10 yards on the pickup. Little pitch and catch from Lowry to Allen. Moves the sticks, and the Warriors have it 1st and 10 from the 30-yard line.
Yeah, not great pass coverage by the Knights that time, just leaving him wide open, kind of more playing the zones. If you're playing a team like this, I think you better play man-to-man coverage. Put some pressure on those receivers.
2 wide outs to either side. He passes. He's got a receiver. He's still on his feet. He was forward progress. They thought they were going to whistle and play dead, but the Midland defender had him wrapped up and let him go, and that let Savon Harris into Midland territory to the 44-yard line. A big pickup, a 34-yard pickup, in fact. It'll make it 1st and 10 for the Warriors in Midland territory. Lowry sends a man in motion. That's Allen. There's the snap from the gun. Pitches it to Allen as he comes across. He's upended right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and the tackle is going to be made by Eli Thompson. 2nd down, and they'll give him a yard loss on that play. It'll be 2nd down and 11. 3:30 as the clock rolls here in the first quarter. Yep, I said it. First quarter only. 14-7. Midland up in this one early. Lowry in the gun. Takes the snap. Looking to pass. Got a block from his running back. Now fires to the right sideline. It falls incomplete. Intended for Raiden Frazier.
Great pressure that time by the Knights. Keep put pressure on the quarterback. Force throws such as that.
Big 3rd down, 3rd and 11 for the Warriors. The ball rests on the 45-yard line of the Knights. They need 11, so they need to the 34-yard line, the 35-yard line, rather. And Fairview will bring the team to the line of scrimmage. Lowry in the shotgun. Single back is Harris. There's the snap, looking left, looking to pass, fires to the left side. Now across the middle, it falls incomplete right off of the receiver's hands. It'll bring up 4th down. That pass intended for Harris. And it'll be 4th down and 11 for the Warriors.
Back-to-back plays that the Knights able to put pressure on the quarterback and force him to throw a bad ball, as that one was low, nearly caught, but if he would have had a half more second left in the pocket, he would have hit him right on the money.
4th and 11, they're keeping the offense on the field. The single back is LaMarcus Clark to the right of Lowry. 2 wideouts to either side for the Warriors. There's the snap, looking to pass again is Lowry. Rolls left on his feet to the left sideline. He's got a receiver, and that's going to be caught for the 1st down over on that far sideline by Cal Reese. Reese picks up 11, just enough for the 1st down and moving the sticks for the Warriors. 3:07 left here in the first quarter. A big 1st down conversion from 4th down for the Warriors.
Yeah, quarterback saw an open field on the far side after bringing in the pressure, and he was just able to find the open man.
Single back set for Lowry. Burke Lowry, the 6'4", 200-pound senior quarterback, takes the snap, looking right, looking to pass, fires for the end zone. He's got a man, that's Allen. And that, he's going to be called for interference.
We're going to offsetting
and that
penalties.
Is going to be Logan Scholl.
They're going to be offsetting. We also had a hold on the offense, so it should be offsetting penalties. We should just replay the down.
We'll see what happens. Flags back where Ben said the holding call probably happened, and then down inside the 10-yard line, the flag was thrown.
Yeah, defensive pass interference.
There's your holding call. The second penalty, pass interference, and that one's going to be Logan Shaw.
Penalties offset, replay the down.
So there you go. It'll be ball will rest on the 33-yard line. Stay right where it was. And they'll replay first down. Warriors now checking the sideline for the play. Burke Lowry brings the team to the line of scrimmage. 2 wideouts here to the near side right, 1 to the far side left, and a single back alongside Lowry's right. Now rolling right. Look at the pass again. Fires for the right sideline. That one intended for Cal Reese. Falls incomplete. He actually overthrew him just out of the reach of Reese, and it falls incomplete. 2nd and 10 for the Warriors.
Well, the Knights lucked out that he also had a holding call against the Warriors, or else Warriors would have been in good field position 2 plays ago, but now we have 2nd and 10.
Back to work for the Warriors. 2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. Single back to the left of Lowry. 2 wideouts to either side. There's the snap. Hands it off. Up the middle goes the running back. And that was LaMarcus Clark on the carry. Maybe a yard. Eli Thompson on the stop for the Knights. And he just gets back to the original line of scrimmage, so it's 3rd and 10. 2:30 left in this first quarter. Midland leads it 14-7 over the Fairview Heights Warriors. Warriors now taking their time, checking that sideline for the play. Lowry will turn and tuck his team in at the line of scrimmage. 2 wideouts here to the near side right. 1 to the far side left, and a single back. That is LaMarcus Clark to the left of Lowry in the backfield, who's from the shotgun. He takes the snap, looking left, firing over across the middle. He's got a receiver, and he threw it right behind him. The intended receiver was Vinny Rizzo. It falls incomplete. Rizzo had to completely turn his body around to try to get back to the ball, and it falls incomplete. It is going to be 4th and 10. You can guarantee they went for it on 4th and 11 a few moments ago, so they'll be going for it again here.
Big 4th down for Cabell Midland. But can the Warriors go for 2 for 2 on 4th down conversions? Like you mentioned, already went and converted one time earlier in this drive.
Lowry takes the snap a little low. He hauls it in, now looking to throw. Fires down the right side. He's got a receiver in the end zone. Touchdown from 33 yards out. It is caught by Raiden Frazier. A 33-yard touchdown strike to Raiden Frazier from Burke Lowry.
Burke Lowry, that was one amazing throw. It's like getting hit and is still able to hit the man in the end zone.
A great play there a great pass there to Raiden Frazier. Extra point on the way from Farkas. There comes the snap. Ball's down. Kick is up. It's in and good with 1:57 left in the first quarter. We're all knotted up at 14. We'll come back with more Midland Knights football on 92.7 The Planet.
Digital and the Marshall Health Orthopedics High School Sports Network proudly present live high school football. Presented by the Marshall Sports Medicine Institute and sponsored by the City of Huntington Highway Safety Program and Jason Elkins State Farm.
Wendy's has new chicken tenders. Crispy, juicy, tendery tendies. Ooh, that's fun to say. Tendies, tendies, tendies. And they're so good, maybe we should change our... For tendies you're gonna know by name, gotta be Wendy's.
Is going to bounce, and it was going out of bounds. What is going on? If they would have let the ball just bounce, it would have went out of bounds for the flag, but one of the Knights ran it down. Oh, it did go out of bounds. They marked it. They did let it bounce out of bounds. There's a flag over there. Goodness sakes, that made me a little nervous, Ben.
Yeah, same here.
1:57 left in this first quarter. A 33-yard touchdown pass from Burke Lowry to Raiden Frazier. ties it back up, but Midland has 1:57 to work with here in the first quarter. And the ball was actually kicked out of bounds on the ensuing kickoff from Farkas.
So ball be put on the 35-yard line. Because you always get three choices. You get on 35, re-kick, and I can't remember the third one.
Back to work for Bryson Smith. Single back set in the backfield. The man in motion is Logan Scholl. He's going to get the call. Comes around the left side. Across the 40 to the 45. There's a horse collar. You saw it big time right there. Siobhan Harris was the offending Warrior. Boy, did he absolutely ripped him from the back of the shirt down. And like you said, we were talking about this, he pulled him backwards.
Yeah.
So you get the call there on the horse collar. And we'll get the call from the official here in just a second. They're talking about it, but it was blatant. I think we saw 2 or 3 flags go in.
Actually, face mask on the defense.
Oh, face mask, okay. So they'll march that penalty off, and they'll go into Warrior territory with 1:50 left in this first quarter, all the way to the 41-yard line after the penalty was assessed. And the Knights will take over 1st and 10 from the 41 of the Warriors. Back to work for Bryson Smith. Full stack in that backfield. There's the snap. Hands it off. Turner Bailey around the right side. Got room to run. He bounces off of one defender, and he's finally upended by Will Allen after a 9-yard pickup. A great run by Turner Bailey on the first play from scrimmage. 2nd and 1 for the Knights, 1:33. The clock rolls towards the end of this first quarter. It is 14 apiece for the Knights and the Warriors, but the Midland Knights moving the football as they head back to the line of scrimmage. They need a yard here to move the sticks again. Single back is Mason Bryant. Bryson Smith under center. Takes the snap, hands it off. Bryant gets the call. He's got the first down and more. To the 20, to the 15, to the 10. Scooch left, scooch right, dances into the end zone. Touchdown from 32 yards out. Mason Bryant's 2nd touchdown of the night.
Mason Bryant just dancing around, juking defenders left and right. And like you said, Chris, finding pay dirt. And once again, Cabell Midland takes the lead.
Mason Bryant, an explosive run for Midland. Put 6 more on the board. LaFawn ready to put the extra point on. This puts Midland up 20 to 14. LaFawn's extra point on the way. LaFawn steps it off. Waiting on the snap. Ball's down. Kick is up. It is in. It is good. With 1:07 left in the first quarter, it is 21 for Midland, 14 for Fairview. We'll come back with more action here on 92.7 The Planet.
Trey, you've got to get it together.
No matter where you are in life, Mount West Community and Technical College, it's a step toward your future.
Trey, welcome to Mount West.
We provide the hands-on support you need with classes that fit your life.
Nice job, Trey.
At Mount West, we know you by name.
Trey Matthews.
Because here, you're more than just a number. Mount West Community and Technical College. Because you matter here.
Friday night lights are shining bright on Cabell Midland football. Social Services is proud to be on your team. Just like the Knights fight hard on the field, Partners Insurance works hard for you, protecting what matters most with trusted insurance and financial solutions. So whether it's home, auto, life, or planning for the future, count on a winning game plan with Partners Insurance and Financial Services. Proud supporters of Cabell Midland football. Call or visit them online today.
Doing kickoff by LaFawn, sails through the end zone yet again for the touchback. A 31-yard touchdown run for Mason Bryant. LaFawn puts the exclamation point on it. It is 21-7 with 1:07 left in the first quarter.
Hey, Chris, you know something crazy? This has been an over 35-minute first quarter.
It's been long, man. We thought the extra point attempts were long before. It's just the quarter in general.
This is. I don't even know how to describe this, Chris. I have no clue how you would even describe a game like this. A barn burner? I don't know.
Lowry from the shotgun has Clark in the backfield. There's the snap, looking to throw. Fires across the middle. It's caught by Allen, and he's going to pick up about 8 yards. And on the tackle is going to be Eli Thompson. 2nd and 8 for Fairview. We're inside a minute to go in this 35-minute first quarter. 21-14 is your score. Midland on top here from the Castle. Lowry with Clark in the backfield once again. 2 wideouts to either side. The man in motion is Harris. There's the snap. Passes across the middle. The intended receiver was Harris, but he wasn't even looking for it. You can see the frustration between he and Lowry right there a little bit. It'll bring up 3rd down and 2. 33 ticks left in this first quarter. Fairview now looking at 3rd and 2. As Lowry will put 2 wideouts here to the near side right. A single wideout. Actually, they're going to move Allen over here to the near side as well. 3 wideouts here to the near side right, 1 to the far side left. There's the snap. Looking to throw is Lowry across the middle. He's got a receiver. It's Allen. He's got the first down and a bit more to the 34-yard line. So a 5-yard pickup. They only needed 2 first down for the Warriors.
And probably the longest first quarter I have ever seen in high school football.
30 ticks now left in this first quarter. It's been a long one for sure, but it's been an entertaining game thus far. Lowry will bring his team back to the line of scrimmage. He'll tuck his running back in right behind him, and Midland jumped. That was
football.
Yeah, that was Kean Shelton.
You have to watch the football.
Yeah, he knew it immediately. So they'll march off. They'll march that 5-yarder off. It'll be 1st and 5 for the Warriors. 23 seconds left as the clock rolls towards the end of this first quarter.
This is the game 8 of the season now. You think you know better than that.
1st and 5 for Lowry. They're going to let the clock roll to 0, I think, and just go into the second quarter here and let it roll on out. So we're going to do the same thing. We'll let the clock roll out, and we will take a break here at the end of 1. Your score, Cabell Midland 21, Fairview 14. Back with second quarter action here on 92.7 The Planet.
Digital and the Marshall Health Orthopedics High School Sports Network proudly present live high school football, presented by the Marshall Sports Medicine Institute and sponsored by the City of Huntington Highway Safety Program and Jason Elkins State Farm.
Wendy's has new chicken tenders. Crispy, juicy, tendery, tendies. Ooh, that's fun to say. Tendies, tendies, tendies. And they're so good, maybe we should change our... For tendies you're gonna know by name, gotta be Wendy's.
The Warriors let the clock roll to the end of the first quarter. Now we're ready for second quarter action as Lowry has his team back to the line of scrimmage. They'll send a man in motion. That's Cal Reese. 2 wideouts here to the near side left. Now he hands it off to Clark. Clark around the right side to the short side of the field. He's in the open. He's across the midfield stripe down to around the 47-yard line is where they're going to mark him down. And that will be a first down. They needed 5 after that 5-yard penalty on first down, the false start. So they'll move the sticks, and the ball will be placed at the 47-yard line as Fairview gets into Midland territory. 1st and 10.
And an interesting stat that I have calculated, we have not had a single possession in this game in which the team did not score. Every possession we have had, somebody has found pay dirt.
It has been an offensive output game for sure. Lowry with his team back to the line of scrimmage. Clark to his right, 2 wideouts to either side for the Warriors. There's the snap, a little low, pulls it up. There's the throw over to the right side. It's going to be caught. And on forward progress, he's going to be about a yard shy, but the pile pushes. He's got first down and more to the 35-yard line. Still on his feet, taken out of bounds finally over on the far sideline around the 32-yard line. And Harris was the recipient of the pass. He makes good on the pitch and catch and brings the first down over for the Warriors. Move the sticks. 1st and 10, 32-yard line is where the ball will rest. 11:30 left in this second quarter. About a 38-minute first quarter here from the Castle. 21-14 is your score, just underway here in the second. Three wideouts here to the left side for the Warriors. That's Clark in the backfield alongside Lowry. A single wide out to the far side right. There's the snap. Looking to throw is Lowry. Passing left side. He's got one at the left hash mark. That's Savon Harris. Harris is tackled at the 24-23, and they'll give him to the 21-yard line. That is a first down and more for the Warriors. 11:02 left in the second quarter as the Warriors moving the sticks. Both of these teams have been able to do just about whatever they want offensively. They've been trading scores back and forth since the start of this ballgame. Now we have a whistle and a timeout. Midland's going to take a timeout, so we'll take a timeout of our own and be back with more action here from the Castle on 92.7 The Planet.
Trey, you've got to get it together.
No matter where you are in life, Mount West Community and Technical College, it's a step toward your future.
Trey, welcome to Mount West.
We provide the hands-on support you need with classes that fit your life.
Nice job, Trey.
At Mount West, we know you by name.
Trey Matthews.
Because here, you're more than just a number. Mount West Community and Technical College, because you matter here.
Friday night lights are shining bright on Cabell Midland football, and Partners Insurance and Financial Services is proud to be on your team. Just like the Knights fight hard on the field, Partners Insurance works hard for you, protecting what matters most with trusted insurance and financial solutions. So whether it's home, auto, life, or planning for the future, count on a winning game plan with Partners Insurance and Financial Services. Proud supporters of Cabell Midland football. Call or visit them online today.
Takes the snap, hands it off to Clark. He's across the 20, down to the 15, now cuts right to the 10, to the 5, makes one more sweep away from a defender, and scoots into the end zone. Touchdown from 21 yards out for Clark. At the 10:38 mark of the second.
This is unreal.
It's a great ball game, though, man. I love it. 21-yard touchdown run for Clark.
Isn't this the Saints telling us to have a happy Halloween?
Yeah, maybe. LaMarcus Clark scampers in from 21 yards out. Farkas prepares to put the extra point through. There's a snap, ball's down, kick is up. It's in and good. With 10:38 left in this second quarter, it is Cabell Midland 21, Fairview 21. We'll just keep it here. I'll be honest with you. This, like Ben said, this is a bizarre football game. We were talking about this before. This team comes in here 7-2, and they're going to hit their 40-point mark here tonight. But holy cow, they've been blowing teams out all season. They're not going to blow Cabell Midland out here tonight. But, man, this is a game of offense only. There has been very little defense here this evening as we stand at, what did we say the over-under was? I said 45.1 or something like that, 41.5. We are there. Boys, we are there, boys. Man.
Well, maybe that's why we're not betting.
Maybe that's I'm generally pretty good at it. I'm not going to lie.
Well,
but in any case.
Okay, let me phrase it. That's why I don't gamble.
The extra point was good. We're knotted at 21. The Warriors looking to prepare the kickoff. 10:38 left in this second quarter as we're headed to halftime. This will probably be a 35-minute second quarter as well. Kick is going to be onside. It goes out of bounds, and the flag's going to fly. So they'll get the kickoff at the 35-yard line. They were looking for a little onside there, couldn't make it work, and it actually almost hopped into one of the Knights' hands. But then, as it came down, I almost thought Fairview was going to steal it. Oh, so they're going to get the ball at the 46-yard line.
Which it was weird because the way they were lined up, and I went, I've never seen a kickoff team line up like that before. Having three guys on the 35 and the rest on the 40.
They kind of stacked them up there. But 1st and 10 for the Knights. Great field position after the penalty at the 46-yard line. Actually, they're gonna put the ball now they're moving it into Fairview territory to the 49.
Yeah, went out of bounds. And then 5 yards. Yeah.
So 1st and 10 inside of Fairview territory for the Knights. Bryson Smith has Mason Bryant in the backfield. He slides under center. That's Logan Scholl in motion. He gets the call around the left side towards the left hash mark on the left sideline, 40, 35, and he's tackled around the 30, they'll call it the 32-yard line, but not before about a 16-yard gain and a first down for the Knights, and they're going to mark him actually at the 30. Oh, no, there's a holding call. So the first down run is negated by the holding call.
Oh,
I didn't even see it. I'm not going to lie, I did not see it. Logan Scholl was moving so quickly. So that's a spot foul. That only puts them back on the opposite 49. So it is first down and 12 for the Knights.
Well, yeah, and it was also just enforced from the end of the run. So
right,
just
yeah,
back
from the
it
spot
up
foul, yeah. So back to work for Bryson Smith and the Knights. Smith under center. Pistol formation. There's the snap. Smith rolling right. Looking. Pressure. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, my.
Wow. Bryson,
he's not getting up.
Bryson Smith took a hit from Jackson Habishaw, and I mean he leveled Bryson Smith. That is a big-time hit. Hopefully Bryson Smith is okay. And you could hear the crowd and obviously us. Wow, what a hit. That was absolutely a blindside. He never saw it coming. Man.
It was a clean hit.
It was absolutely clean, but goodness gracious. That was a huge hit that Bryson Smith took there. Well, hopefully he's going to be okay. You see that initial hit, and then that second one, man, just waylaid Smith. He's still down on the ground. They're going to tend to him for a second, so maybe we'll go ahead and take a timeout for medical purposes here as they tend to Bryson Smith. We'll be back in 60 seconds right here on 92.7 The Planet.
Mr. Cooper, we have an emergency at a middle school.
Thank you. Board office, will you activate the crisis team? This is not a drill.
In Cabell County Schools, we are ready, alert, and aware.
PCB is a long-standing partner in our community. We're your neighbors, your teammates, and your friends, and we want to be your banker. We're a team of experienced professionals focused on the personal, residential, and business needs of our community. We make decisions locally, quickly, and with your best interest in mind. We care about you, your family, your business, and your goals. We're PCB, a proud community bank. Open an account with us today.
Work here at Cabell Midland High School. Logan Scholl calling the signals for a minute. Bryson Smith did get up under his own power and come off the field. The running back, Mason Bryant, picks back up to the 44-yard line, we'll call it. It'll be third down and about...
But Logan Shaw now having to be attended to on the sidelines. As of course, after a hit like that, you do have to check him for multiple things, especially concussions too.
Yeah, Bryson Smith is going through it down here.
Yeah, they had the flashlight. They're checking him for a concussion.
Yeah. Back to work is Logan Scholl now under center for the Knights. Mason Bryant in the backfield. They'll send a man in motion. That's Turner Bailey. Looking to throw now is Scholl. He's got a receiver. Ooh, off of the hands of Eli Thompson.
Now he caught it.
He caught it. That's going to put him back to the original line of scrimmage, about 4th and 10. And a ball was actually thrown at the knees. A nice reception there by Eli Thompson.
This might be the first time that a team gets a defensive stop here, as it is 4th and 10. But, yeah, look.
Midland will bring the team back to the line of scrimmage under the direction of Logan Scholl. Scholl under center. Single back is Mason Bryant. They send Turner Bailey in motion. There's the snap. Rolling right. Now looking. Pressure comes and taken down at the 36-yard line. The tackle is going to be made by Vinny Rizzo. And we talked about Rizzo before the game even started. Rizzo with 9 tackles a game. He's been relatively quiet here. We called his name a couple times, but we are still early in this ball game. Truthfully, we're 8:49 to go here in the second quarter, and this ball game is tied at 21. It has not been a defensive clinic here tonight, man.
And that's been the first. That's the first possession of this game that somebody did not score.
Yeah.
And now the Warriors with a great chance to take the lead.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line is where the Warriors have set up shop. Somebody's car alarm's going off. It might be yours, Ben. Back to work.
Oh, crap, it is mine.
Back to Ben Anderson's car alarm is distracting the game as the Warriors little pitch and catch to Cal Reese puts the ball down on the 15-yard line.
Yeah, I had my keys in my pocket. I guess I pushed up against this. It caused my car alarm to go off.
About caused a delay of game here. They'd have called Midland for a penalty thanks to you. Back to work for Clark. Clark, the single back set behind Lowry. He takes the snap, rolling right, keeps it himself, scoots right, scoots left. He's going to go into the end zone. Touchdown from 15 yards out. Lowry puts the ball in the end zone. Burke Lowry strikes gold here at the 8:24 mark of the second. 15-yard touchdown run, and Farkas will come on to attempt the extra point. That's their first lead of the ballgame, by the way. Farkas waits on the snap. Ball's down, kick is up. It is in and good. With 8:24 left in this first half, it is now Fairview 28, Midland 21. Back with more on 92.7, The Planet.
That was funny. I did not mean for my car alarm to go off.
Digital and the Marshall Health Orthopedics High School Sports Network proudly present live high school football, presented by the Marshall Sports Medicine Institute and sponsored by the City of Huntington Highway Safety Program and Jason Elkins State Farm.
Wendy's has new chicken tenders. Crispy, juicy, tendery tendies. Ooh, that's fun to say. Tendies, tendies, tendies. And they're so good, maybe we should change our... For tendies you're gonna know by name, gotta be Wendy's.
Kick over to the left side to Cabell Midlands. That was hauled in by Xavion Beckett. Beckett brings it out across the 40-yard line to about the 43, and that's where the Knights will set up shop 1st and 10. They're actually going to put him on the 44-yard line is where they'll march the ball out to the hash mark.
They're saying Logan Shaw still being checked out on the sidelines.
Bryson Smith.
I meant Logan Shaw still being checked out on the sideline.
Bryson Smith is being checked out.
You're right.
Logan Shaw's in at quarterback.
Okay, yeah, it's kind of confused at times.
Shaw under center. That full backfield for Shaw. He'll take the snap, hands it off, and that's going to be to Turner Bailey. Bailey across the midfield stripe. He fumbles it, and Fairview has the football. They cough it up at the 8:11 mark of the second quarter. Fairview picks the fumble up right at midfield, and that's where they'll take over 1st and 10 as Turner Bailey coughed it up on the way down. Fairview picked it up, and the offense will return to the field for the Warriors.
Yeah, Mason Bryant slamming his helmet on the bench right afterwards. Timeout, Cabell Midland.
Midland's going to take a timeout. That's their second timeout of the half at the 8:11 mark. We'll keep it right here. It is going to be 1st and 10 for Fairview after the timeout. The fumble, Turner Bailey, the exchange was fine. He comes over towards this near side, running left or right in front of us here, in front of the Midland sideline. It looked like it was going to be. It looked like it's going to be a nice little pickup, and then, as he's being tackled, as he heads down to the carpet before a knee touch, the ball comes out, and Fairview hopped on it, and that's the turnover that Midland did not want to happen. Fairview just got their first lead after a 15-yard touchdown run on the quarterback keeper by Burke Lowry to make it 28-21 after that extra point by Farkas sailed through the uprights, and that's their first lead of the ballgame, and that's where we stand right now, 28-21 as the Warriors and the Knights head back out to the line of scrimmage. 8:11 left in this first half.
Of course, Cabell Midland entering this game 4-5 all-time against Ohio schools, having lost back-to-back against schools from the Buckeye State entering tonight.
Burke Lowry in the gun. He's going to keep Clark beside him to his right. They'll send in man in motion. That's Reese. There's the snap. Little low. Pulls it up. Looking to throw. He's got room to run himself. That is a wide open field to the 40, to the 35, and he's going to be taken down. The initial tackle was by Cam Wallace. And also, you can credit Midland's Aiden Bellamy, or rather, check that. That is Caleb Ash on the assist there on the tackle. As Lowry gets his team back to the line of scrimmage quick, takes the snap from the shotgun, looking to throw, plenty of time. There's a flag. That's a hold. Ball falls incomplete. It's intended for Will Allen. The flag is back here around the 40-yard line. There was a hold. I saw it happen. And we'll get the call from the official. So they'll get the 10-yarder marched off to Midland's benefit. It'll be 1st and 20 for the Warriors. Ball will rest at the 44-yard line. Back to work. Lowry takes the snap, fires a pass over the middle. Quick hit there to Harris. Tackle is going to be made by Cam Wallace, but they pick up about 7. It'll be 2nd down and about 13. 7:30 left in this first half. Ball's on the 37-yard line to the near hash mark, left hash. And it is Lowry from the shotgun. Clark to his right. Now he fires for the left sideline. He's got Harris again. 25 and 20, and he's taken out of bounds. That is going to be a tackle by Eli Thompson, but not before the Warriors able to move those sticks inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Warriors. 7:13 left in this first half. Again, 28-21. The Warriors with their first lead of the ball game. They had just been trading touchdowns thus far, but now the Warriors moving the football quickly yet again. There's the snap to Lowry. Hands it off to Clark. Up the middle he goes. He's got room to run. Dances his way across the 10. Fights his way over top of Mason Bryant. He gets down to the 2-yard line. Bryant and Eli Thompson on the tackle, but the ball is on the 2-yard line, so it will be 1st and goal from the 2. They'll bring Elijah Cochran in. We talked about him a little bit. Elijah Cochran and Clark will be the 2 backs in the I formation. There's the snap. Hands it off. They put the ball in the big man's hands. Still fighting. Pile pushing. And they say he's short by a yard. The carry was Danny O'Neill.
I love that. Put the fullback in.
Yes, they did. You call him the roughback, man. To the 1-yard line. It'll be 2nd and goal from the 1.
It's look like a little bit of like William Refrigerator Perry.
There you go. 86 Bears. You weren't even alive then either.
Yeah, but I have.
You have seen film.
You've seen film.
I like it. I like it. Have you seen The Christmas Story, though?
I have not seen The Christmas Story, but I have seen the 86 Bears, though. I thought it was the 85 Bears.
It was 85 Bears. You're right. It was 85 Bears. All right. Under center goes Lowry. Takes the snap. Into the end zone. A 1-yard quarterback keeper puts 6 on the board. Burke Lowry finds the end zone for the 2nd time this evening at the 6:25 mark of the 2nd quarter. We jinxed ourselves, fellas.
We did. We jinxed it.
We said this game was going to be pretty quick. Thought they did not think they would keep trading touchdowns like this. But it's a great ball game for these two teams. As now Farkas prepares the extra point. Kyle Farkas.
Yeah, and Chris, that's why I said this once. That's why I don't gamble.
Farkas waiting on the snap. Ball's down. Kick is up. It is in and good with 6:25 left in the first half. It is now 35-21 in favor of the Fairview Warriors. Back with more action here from the Castle on 92.7 The Plan.
Trey, you've got to get it together.
No matter where you are in life, Mount West Community and Technical College, it's a step toward your future.
Trey, welcome to Mount West.
We provide the hands-on support you need with classes that fit your life.
Nice job, Trey.
At Mount West, we know you by name.
Trey Matthews.
Because here, you're more than just a number. Mount West Community and Technical College. Because you matter here.
Friday night lights are shining bright on Cabell Midland football, and Partners Insurance and Financial Services is proud to be on your team. Just like the Knights fight hard on the field, Partners Insurance works hard for you, protecting what matters most with trusted insurance and financial solutions. So whether it's home, auto, life, or planning for the future, count on a winning game plan with Partners Insurance and Financial Services. Proud supporters of Cabell Midland football. Call or visit them online today.
Kick to Cam Wallace over around the 30-yard line, and that's where the Knights will take over. He put a knee down as he fielded it, so it'll be 1st and 10 for the Knights on the 30. It was a 1-yard touchdown run, a quarterback keeper for Burke Lowry. The extra point was good to make it 35-21. The first time that the Knights and Warriors hadn't traded touchdowns this evening, and the Warriors go on top by a couple of scores here.
Now, of course, Cabell Midland, after scoring on every possession, has turned the ball over back-to-back drives, so the Knights need to try to dig itself out of the hole that it has found itself in.
Back to work for the Knights. Bryson Smith. The ball is on the carpet. Had to fall on it. Bryson Smith hurt or looks hurt, or he's disappointed, one of the two. A little trouble on the exchange there. They'll lose a yard, maybe yard and a half. It'll bring up 2nd and 11 officially. 6 minutes left in this first half as the clock rolls here in the second quarter. 35-21 if you're just joining us. Midland down by a few scores. It's been a ball game, though, that's for sure. An entertaining one. As Midland will break the huddle, Bryson Smith will tuck his team back in at the line of scrimmage. A single wideout, 2 wideouts here to the near side right as they're moving left to right. Mason Bryant takes the snap, hands it off to Bryant. Up the middle he goes. He's got the first down and more to the 45-yard line. He's kind of going to be upended at the 47, 46-yard line. It'll be a first down for the Knights, just shy of midfield at the 46. A nice run by Mason Bryant. 17-yard run moves the sticks for the Knights.
Yeah, I like that play a lot.
Bryson, or rather now you've got Logan Scholl calling the signals again. He's under center. He takes the snap. Mason Bryant on the call again. Across midfield to the 48-yard line. About a 6-yard pickup. A nice job for Mason Bryant on the run. Comes right side towards that right hash, towards the Midland bench. Picks up 6. It'll be 2nd and 4. 4:50 on a rolling clock here in the second quarter. Your score, Fairview 35 and Midland 21. As Midland heads back to the line of scrimmage. Logan Scholl, 2 backs in the I formation. 2 wideouts, left side. There's the snap. Mason Bryant gets the call. Left side, towards the left hash. He evades the defender, gets across the 40, down to about the 37. And the tackle was made by Ben Ocaro. A first down for the Knights, though. Mason Bryant. Oh, no. We got the hold call again. Goodness, replay it. They will march that penalty off. It's not as bad as it could have been, honestly, but they're still going to march it off all the way back to the 42-yard line. So they'll be looking at 2nd and about 13.
Tisk. It's the only way to describe that.
Yeah, that's a head shaker for sure. 2nd and 13 for the Knights. Bryson Smith with 2 backs in the backfield. 2 wideouts at the near side right. There's the snap. Mason Bryant on the call. Right side, 50-yard line. Inside ball is fumbled, and Fairview has it. Mason Bryant coughed it up as he was being tackled. And picking the ball up, giving chase, and falling on it for Fairview was Ben Alcaro. We've called his name a couple times this evening. Alcaro gets the turnover for the Warriors. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 40. Well, they'll mark it at the 39 is where he covered it up here on the near sideline. So the ball will be 1st and 10 for the Warriors on the 39-yard line of their own 39-yard line. They'll be moving from right to left.
3 straight turnovers by the Knights.
Yeah, these kind of mistakes are frustrating, especially when you're playing good football. Those are silly mistakes, and they've been matching. Actually, they'd score, then Fairview would score. Then they took advantage of 2 straight drives where a turnover happened. This could be the third one, and this could put this ball game out of reach depending on what happens if Midland doesn't respond. Lowry takes the snap, rolling right, heavy pressure. Now rolls back left towards the near sideline. He's going to have to chuck it or get out of bounds, and he gets out of bounds. A smart play for Burke Lowry as he gets back just about to the original line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd down and around 11. Ball will rest right a yard shy. They lose a yard of the stick. Great. Are you trying to connect?
Pass intended to number 2, Will Allen, falls incomplete. Knights fans, it's 3rd down. Pass is completed to number 2, Will Allen. In on that tackle, number 2, Logan Scholl. Result of the play, though, will give the Warriors a 1st down. Number 6, LaMarcus Clark with the carry up the middle. In on that tackle for the Knights, number 63, Braden Armstead. Pass attempt to number 4, Kyle Reese, falls incomplete. Knights. Knights fans, it's 3rd down. Pass is complete, number 4, Cal Reese. Forced out of bounds by number 67, Justice Palmer. Pass attempt to number 12, Braden Frazier, falls incomplete. In on that defense, number 23, Xavion Beckett. Pitch number 2, Will Allen, but we do have a flag thrown on that play.
Holding, number 11 on the offense. 10-yard penalty from the pre-played down.
Number 6, LaMarcus Clark with the reception, tackle on the field by number 2, Logan Scholl. Result of that play, though, will give the Warriors a first down. We do have an injury timeout on the field. Injury timeout on the field.
PCB is a long-standing partner in our community. We're your neighbors, your teammates, and your friends, and we want to be your banker. We're a team of experienced professionals focused on the personal, residential, and business needs of our community. We make decisions locally, quickly, and
Number 1, Elijah Cochran with carry up the middle. Stopped in the hole, but number 8, Eli Thompson. Pass is complete. Number 34, Benny Rizzo. Tackled on the field by number 17, Cam Wallace.
Timeout, Fairview.
Knights, it is 3rd down. Pass is completed to number 2, Will Allen. That'll be a Fairview touchdown. Extra point is good for number 30, Kyle Marcus. Now with the minute 4 to play the halftime, your score Fairview 42, Cabell Midland 21.
Lord, I guess I went and broke the family tradition. Get on me, want to know, Hank, why do you drink? Hank, why do you roll smoke? Why must you live out the songs that you wrote? Over and over, everybody made my prediction.
Hey folks, please remember the concession stands will be open. If you need anything to drink or eat, make sure you stop by the concession stands. And also make sure you stick around for halftime as our Cabell Midland band will be performing during halftime. Kick goes out of bounds.
Legal procedure, kick out of bounds. On the kicking team, 5-yard penalty. First down.
We have a timeout on the field. Fairview with a timeout.
You're insecure, don't know what for. You're turning heads when you walk through the door. Don't need makeup to cover up. Being the way that you are is enough. Everyone else in the room can see it. Everyone else got you. Baby, you light up my world like nobody else. The way that you flip your hair gets me overwhelmed. But when you smile, it ain't hard to tell. You don't know. You don't know you're beautiful.
Number 2, Logan Shaw with the carry. No stop for no gain. In on that tackle, number 6, LaMarcus Clark. Number 7, Mason Bryant with the carry. Forced out by number 1, Elijah Conklin. Result of that play, though, could be a nice first down. Number 7, Mason Bryant with carry up the middle. We have a timeout on the field. Cabell Midland with a timeout.
Say ignore them till they fade away. Amazing they are free forever.
Number 7,
show all you folks what it's all about. Now it's time for them to get on the mic.
Extra point is good for number 9, Andrew LaFlamme. Your score now, 18-6 halftime.
Peace up, A-Town.
Fairview 42.
She was trying to hold me in the game. She was sitting in my ear. Think that she knew me. Decided to cheat. Conversation got heavy. She had me feeling like she's ready to blow. Oh, I'm down. Oh, she's saying, come get me. So I got up and followed her to the floor. She said, baby, let's go. When I told her, I said,
Kicking off for the Knights will be number 9, Andrew LaFlamme. Number 2, Will Allen with the return, and on that tackle, number 8, Eli Thompson.
Digital and the Marshall Health Orthopedics High School Sports Network proudly present live high school football, presented by the Marshall Sports Medicine Institute and sponsored by the City of Huntington Highway Safety Program and Jason Elkins State Farm.
Explore the outdoors right here at home. Barboursville City Park offers over 750 acres of outdoor fun for the whole family. From picnic shelters and splash park canopies to soccer fields, turf complexes, and Little League diamonds. Enjoy fishing, disc golf, 5K courses, equestrian trails, and more. There's always something happening. Follow at Beeville Parks Rec on Facebook for events and updates. Barboursville City Park, where fun meets fresh air.
Did you know when you send or receive a text message, you take your eyes off the road for 5 seconds? At 55 miles per hour, it's like driving more than the length of a football field, blindfolded. As a result, thousands of people die every year in crashes related to distracted driving. That's why law enforcement is cracking down on people who text or use their cell phones while driving. We would rather you cross the goal line alive.
Law enforcement officers write tickets to save lives.
Don't text and drive.
Wendy's has new chicken tenders. Crispy, juicy, tendery tendies. Ooh, that's fun to say. Tendies, tendies, tendies. And they're so good, maybe we should change our... For tendies you're gonna know by name, gotta be Wendy's.
PCB is a long-standing partner in our community. We're your neighbors, your teammates, and your friends. And we want to be your banker. We're a team of experienced professionals focused on the personal, residential, and business needs of our community. We make decisions locally, quickly, and with your best interest in mind. We care about you, your family, your business, and your goals. We're PCB, a proud community bank. Open an account with us today.
Ladies and gentlemen, please make welcome from Ona, West Virginia, the 13-time consecutive and current West Virginia State High School Marching Band champions and winners of the 2022, 2023, and 2024 Governor's Cup Marching Band Series, the best band in the land, the pride of Cabell County, the national award-winning Cabell Midland High School Marching Knights. The Marching Knights are under the direction of Jordan Carinelli, assisted by Julie Carper, Hunter Blankenship, and Samantha Rose. The Marching Knights are led on the field this evening by Drum Major Riley Mead, assisted by Isabel Anderson and Logan Sears. The Marching Knights will be playing music from their award-winning 2025 competition show entitled Adrift. Selections include Space Oddity by David Bowie, Enterprising Young Men, Rewrite the Stars, and Coming Home. We would like to congratulate the Marching Knights as they continue their winning ways this season by winning grand champions at the Spring Valley High School Sound in the Valley competition, Princeton Southern Thunder competition, and last week's Scott High School Coal Bucket competition. Drum Major Riley Mead, is your band ready? Cabell Midland High School, you may take the field in exhibition. On your feet, Knights Nations, one more big applause as we make welcome the best band in the land, your Cabell Midland High School Marching Knights.
We choose to go to the moon in this decade and do the other thing, not because they are easy, but because they are hard.
Is your score. We were at the end of the first quarter where Midland was actually leading 21-14. The scoring summaries for the second quarter. 21-yard touchdown run by LaMarcus Clark made it 21 even after the extra point from Farkas at the 8:24 mark. A 15-yard touchdown run, a quarterback keeper by Burke Lowry. The extra point was good. That's when Midland they took advantage of a couple Midland mistakes to go on top, 28-21. And they never looked back from there, because then you had a 1-yard touchdown quarterback keeper by Burke Lowry. The extra point was good, 35-21 your score there. At the 104 mark of the second, a 13-yard touchdown pass to Will Allen from Lowry makes it 42-21, but the Knights would not go away quietly. 18 seconds left in the first half, a 29-yard touchdown run by Mason Bryant. The extra point by LaFawn was good, 42-28, and that's where we stand now at halftime. Now, we'll check scores from around the area. Well, first of all, World Series action. The Los Angeles Dodgers and the Toronto Blue Jays doing battle. They are in the first inning, and there's no score. Game 2 tomorrow night is at 8 p.m. So we'll check Metro News for the latest from around the state of West Virginia.
Hey, Chris, I can do that if you want me to. Well, at the half, Huntington down 28-13 to Sevierville County, Tennessee. You said that's around Gatlinburg, correct?
Sevierville is right there at Gatlinburg, Pigeon Forge area, and that's actually Billy Steele's old stomping ground, and they find themselves down to the Smoky Bears, I believe is what they're called.
Yeah, the Smoky Bears 28-13 the second quarter. Then the third quarter, game of the week in the Quad A. Martinsburg up 28-0 against Spring Mills. And then University up 35-6 against Preston. Wheeling Park down to Steubenville, Ohio, 24-7. Then at halftime, Parkersburg South, the team that the Knights will play in 2 weeks' time, down 17-7 against the Lindsley Cadets at the half. And then Hedgesville and Parkview High School, Virginia Patriots scoreless. And then let's go to the AAA, Princeton up against Independence. The battle of number ones in AAA and AA. Princeton leads 21-10 at the half. Bridgeport 49, Grafton 0 in the third quarter. Bluefield 14, Greenbrier East 13 at the half. George Washington 17, Capital 0 in the second quarter. Spring Valley up 14-7 against Ridgewater Wilson, and at the half. Ripley down 35-7 against Parkersburg, the team that we fell to a week ago, 27-20, 35-7 in the third quarter. And Point Pleasant down 37-7 in the third quarter against Fort Fry, Ohio, the Cadets. Herbert Hoover 19, Frankfort 17 in the third quarter. Mingo Central 28, Lincoln County 6 in the second. Chapmanville 28, Logan 7 in the third.
Explore the outdoors right here at home. Barboursville City Park offers over 750 acres of outdoor fun for the whole family. From picnic shelters and splash park canopies to soccer fields, turf complexes, and Little League diamonds. Enjoy fishing, disc golf, 5K courses, equestrian trails, and more. There's always something happening. Follow at Beeville Parks Rec on Facebook for events and updates. Barboursville City Park, where fun meets fresh air.
Wendy's has new chicken tenders. Crispy, juicy, tendery tendies. Ooh, that's fun to say. Tendies, tendies, tendies. And they're so good, maybe we should change our... For tendies you're gonna know by name, gotta be Wendy's.
Did you know when you send or receive a text message, you take your eyes off the road for 5 seconds? At 55 miles per hour, it's like driving more than the length of a football field, blindfolded. As a result, thousands of people die every year in crashes related to distracted driving. That's why law enforcement is cracking down on people who text or use their cell phones while driving. We would rather you cross the goal line alive.
Law enforcement officers write tickets to save lives.
Don't text and drive.
Become a member of LIUNA and train to become a union construction worker.
I was greener than green coming into this. The trainers were amazing, and I told them, I don't know what I'm doing. And they were just super great about taking it slow and making sure I understood everything and got the book work before we did the hands-on so I could do the hands-on safely. It's going great. I got to get paid to do something that I enjoyed doing. I got to work with my hands and learn all kinds of new things. If you can be in a union, be in a union. They're going to take care of you. They're going to get you where you need to be.
Friday night lights are shining bright on Cabell Midland football, and Partners Insurance and Financial Services is proud to be on your team. Just like the Knights fight hard on the field, Partners Insurance works hard for you, protecting what matters most with trusted insurance and financial solutions. So whether it's home, auto, life, or planning for the future, count on a winning game plan with Partners Insurance and Financial Services. Proud supporters of Cabell Midland football. Call or visit them online today.
PCB is a long-standing partner in our community. We're your neighbors, your teammates, and your friends. And we want to be your banker. We're a team of experienced professionals focused on the personal, residential, and business needs of our community. We make decisions locally, quickly, and with your best interest in mind. We care about you, your family, your business, and your goals. We're PCB, a proud community bank. Open an account with us today.
My sister just gave it to me. She put 100 on it, and I put another 100,000 on it. Hey Chris, did you ever drive a car? Did you ever drive a Chrysler PT Cruiser?
I actually, when they very first came out, I was at some festival over in Covington, Kentucky, and we drove one, and it was a stick shift.
Nice.
It was all silver. It was all like pewter, actually. The entire car and the interior trim and everything was pewter.
I said mine was blue. I said, but man, that thing would heat up so quickly, but it could never cool down in the summertime. Summertime, it's like a hot box.
Here we go. Welcome back to the Planet 92.7. Chris Tatum and Ben Anderson with you after a few more technical difficulties. We are finally back on. We think we'll stay that way. But if it happens again, Ben and I are just going to clock out and go to the house.
I don't plan on doing that.
That's what we've decided. We're going to clock out and go to the house. But nonetheless, 42-28 is your score here from the Castle. The Knights down to the Fairview Warriors. World Series action. The Dodgers and the Blue Jays are just starting, and it's a no-score ball game at this point. We're going to check what we got going on tomorrow. Ole Miss and Oklahoma in college football. Ole Miss at Oklahoma, number 8 and number 13 doing battle. Indiana, number 2 in the nation's got UCLA at Indiana. In fact, Alabama, South Carolina tomorrow as well. Should be a bunch of good football games. The most important thing, though, tomorrow, Saturday, no action for the Marshall University Thundering Herd, so no radio broadcast for Steve Cotton and our friends over on our sister station, 93.7 The Dog. The Herd will not take
Explore the outdoors right here at home. Barboursville City Park offers over 750 acres of outdoor fun for the whole family. From picnic shelters and splash park canopies to soccer fields, turf complexes, and Little League diamonds. Enjoy fishing, disc golf, 5K courses, equestrian trails, and more. There's always something happening. Follow at Beeville Parks Rec on Facebook for events and updates. Barboursville City Park, where fun meets fresh air.
Mr. Cooper, we have an emergency at a middle school.
Thank you. Board office, will you activate the crisis team? This is not a drill.
In Cabell County Schools, we are ready, alert, and aware.
Planning for a funeral is never easy, and selecting the right mortuary can be important. Family owned and operated for over 6 decades, our family has helped other families going through the most difficult time. Chapman's Mortuary and Crematory can help you plan arrangements today or offer a pre-need funeral plan in line with your intimate wishes. And now, we provide Huntington's only on-site crematory. Call us for a free consultation. Chapman's Mortuary and Crematory, serving the tri-state for over 60 years.
Friday night lights are shining bright on Cabell Midland football, and Partners Insurance and Financial Services is proud to be on your team. Just like the Knights fight hard on the field, Partners Insurance works hard for you, protecting what matters most with trusted insurance and financial solutions. So whether it's home, auto, life, or planning for the future, count on a winning game plan with Partners Insurance and Financial Services. Proud supporters of Cabell Midland football. Call or visit them online today.
Going out? Hungry? Have kids? Looking for a fun, casual joint? Then Roosters at Pullman Square in Huntington is the place to be. Bring the kids 12 and under on Tuesdays, and they eat for just 99 cents all day long. That's right, an entree, 2 sides, and a drink for less than $1. Plus, Tuesday at Roosters means a featured appetizer all day for just $2. Roosters will lighten your mood and not your wallet. And you can always enjoy your favorite sports on Roosters 40 TVs. Roosters at Pullman Square in Huntington, a fun, casual joint.
Football, I'd like to take this opportunity to thank the following Red Zone Club sponsors. We'd like to thank BSN Sports, proud partner of Cabell Midland Athletics. We also like to thank Putnam County Bank, Cruz, Nybert, and Hetlinger Family Dentistry, Little General, Wallace Funeral Home, 84 Lumber, and Gino's Pizza and Spaghetti House in Milton. Thank you for your continued support of your Cabell Midland football program.
goes. I ain't afraid of the little goes. Who you gonna call? If you're all alone, pick up the phone and call. I ain't afraid of the little goes. My head likes the goes. Hey folks, don't forget that our concession stands are still up and running. If you need anything to drink or eat, stop by the concession stand. And for all of you that's ready to trick or treat this week, make sure you take advantage of everything that's offered in Cabell County this week. Monday night, you got Walmart. We'll be hosting a trick or treat on Tuesday.
Dodgers up 1-0. We've got commercials. Why do we have commercials?
Thursday will be Cabell County's trick or treat will be on Thursday. And on Friday, remember, Barbersville is always on the 31st, so that'll be Friday night. That is the same night as the Huntington game. So don't forget, trick or treat, go out and have some fun this week.
Half off, and Midland picks up the football. It is 1st and 10. Midland has it at their 49-yard line of the Fairview Warriors.
All right.
I love it. Love it.
I love that. Go for the onside kick, and we got the ball. Woo! You gotta love that, Chris.
I like it. I like it. I like it a lot. Bryson, or rather, we've still got Logan Shaw calling the shots in there for the Knights. A single back set. There's a snap. Hands it off. Mason Bryant around the right side. He's at the 45. He's to the 40. And down to the 37-yard line goes Mason Bryant. Midland picks up 8, courtesy of Mason Bryant. It'll be 2nd and 2. Trying to watch this Dodgers World Series and this ball game is a little tough. 2nd and 2 for the Knights.
Hey, that should be a Reds fan. I haven't watched baseball in a month. Because your Dodgers decided to whoop us in 2 games.
You guys are used to that. It's fine.
Ouch.
Shaw under center. 2 backs in the I formation. Turns. Gives to Bryant. Bryant right at the middle. Bryant still on his feet across the 30 to the 29-yard line, and that'll be a first down for the Knights and Mason Bryant. Actually, they're going to mark the ball back at the 31-yard line. But still, the first down for the Knights. Logan Shaw brings his team to the line of scrimmage. Hoping Bryson Smith's okay. I've not located him down on the sideline, but he was getting checked out before we lost our signal here from Cabell Midland. Now Shaw turns, gives to Bryant again. Bryant's not going to get anywhere. Forward progress is stopped on that tackle for Fairview was Liam Genley. As the Knights will look at 2nd and about 8. Otani's got the bases juiced with 2 outs for the Dodgers. It is 1-0. The Dodgers leading it. 2 wideouts left side. Single back is Bryant, man to the short side right for Logan Shaw. There's the snap. He falls on the exchange, and he is down. It looked like he tripped over the leg of one of his own players. It'll be 3rd on the loss. It'll be 3rd and about 12.
You're the only person I know of that I try to call a football game and watch a baseball game at the same time, Chris.
Yeah, you know what? It happens.
But I'm guilty of that. I've called a soccer game and watched a football game at the same time, so I'm guilty of it.
It'll be 3rd down and 12 for the Knights from the 34-yard line. 9:50 on a rolling clock here in the 3rd. Scholl under center, single back. 2 wideouts left side. There's the snap, looking to throw. Scholl rolls left, plenty of time. Now pressure comes, fires left side, and he's got a receiver. It's caught. Oh, it's off of his hands. Oh, it's complete at the 17-yard line. Holy cow.
How did he catch that?
What a great play. Little pitch and catch to Eli Thompson.
How did he catch that?
1st and 10. Ball goes from the 34-yard line down to the 18.
That was incredible.
And great pickup. 14 yards on the pitch and catch makes it 1st and 10 for the Knights. Actually, they give him the 17. So now Mason Bryant rolls. He's to the right side. He's at the 10, the 5, and touchdown. Mason Bryant from 17 yards out. Fantastic job by the Knights, and Mason Bryant at the 9:24 mark of the 3rd. 17-yard touchdown run for Mason Bryant. Extra point on the way from LaFawn. The hold is Cam Wallace. That's exactly what Midland needed to do. Ball's down, kick is up. The signal from the officials, it's good. With 9:24 left in the 3rd quarter, it is 42 for Fairview and 35 for Midland. They're coming back, and we'll come back with more action right here from the Castle on 92.7, The Planet.
Going out? Hungry? Have kids? Looking for a fun, casual joint? Then Roosters at Pullman Square in Huntington is the place to be. Bring the kids 12 and under on Tuesdays, and they eat for just 99 cents all day long. That's right, an entree, 2 sides, and a drink for less than $1. Plus, Tuesday at Roosters means a featured appetizer all day for just $2. Roosters will lighten your mood and not your wallet. And you can always enjoy your favorite sports on Roosters 40 TVs. Roosters at Pullman Square in Huntington, a fun, casual joint.
PCB is a long-standing partner in our community. We're your neighbors, your teammates, and your friends. And we want to be your banker. We're a team of experienced professionals focused on the personal, residential, and business needs of our community. We make decisions locally, quickly, and with your best interest in mind. We care about you, your family, your business, and your goals. We're PCB, a proud community bank. Open an account with us today.
Side kick almost worked again, but covering it up was Danny O'Neill from the Fairview Warriors special teams. They've got someone down at midfield. You've got a hurt player. 9:19 left in this 3rd quarter. Midland scores on a 17-yard touchdown run by Mason Bryant after that onside kick was recovered, and they're back within a score, man.
Yeah. This is Midland has a chance.
I told you they're in this ball game. The injured player for Fairview is Vinny Rizzo. Boy, that would not be good for them. But Rizzo gets up on his own. He's going to walk it off. Good to see him back up on his feet under his own power.
Well, and Chris, and also when you're out in the cold, when you get hit, those injuries can become very more common as it's pretty cold outside tonight.
I'm thankful for the heater in this press box, I will tell you that.
I think we're all very, very thankful for it.
Burke Lowry brings his offense out on the field. They look at 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line. Lowry with Clark in the backfield. There's the snap. Looking to throw is Lowry. Plenty of time. Fires right side. It falls incomplete. The intended receiver was Raiden Frazier. It'll be 2nd and 10 for Fairview.
Wait, do we have a late flag?
I'm not sure if they're talking about something. Low officials conference over on that far hash. No flag. Oh, wait. Oh, there is. A hold call on Midland. 10-yard.
It's on the pass. Holding on the pass. Which, the more when I think back to that play in my mind, yeah, he was kind of holding on to the defender holding on to the receiver, and he was trying to make a play on the ball. Now, yeah, I do agree with it.
1st and 10 from the 34-yard line for Fairview. Lowry from the shotgun, single back set. There's the snap, rolling right. looking to pass, fires down the right hash mark. He's got a receiver. It's caught at the 23-yard line. It's caught by Harris.
Well, that was a pretty good catch there. I threw it right between two defenders.
Or rather, check that. That was Raiden Frazier on the reception. Good enough for another Fairview first down. As Lowry will send 3 wideouts here to the near side left. A single wideout to the far side. The man in motion is Cal Reese. There's the snap. Hands it off. Clark gets the call. Right up the middle he goes. They all pile on top of Clark after about a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8. 8:40. Clock rolls here in the third. Fairview back to the line of scrimmage. Same setup. Actually, they'll move a wide out to the far side right. The short side of the field's got 2 wideouts here to the near side right, 2 as well. Single back, looking to throw. Left corner of the end zone. That's Allen. Falls incomplete. He turned over his body, turned back. He really didn't have a shot at it. He did have a shot at it, but I don't think he saw it. It'll bring up 3rd down and 8.
He had the defender beat.
Yeah, he did. Beat by a mile. Clock is at the 8:17 mark of the third quarter. Your score here from Cabell Midland 42, Fairview Midland 35.
I don't know about you, Chris. This felt like a very long game. At the 2-hour mark, we're only 8 minutes to go in the third quarter.
Yeah.
This has been a long game.
High-scoring affair.
I thought I could get a hamburger on the way home, but I don't think any place is going to be open by the time.
Oh, Lowry muffed the snap. He picks it up. Now pressure comes. Heavy pressure. Fires for the right side. He's got a receiver, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 4th and 8. That was... That looked like a busted play. Unfortunately for Lowry, he was able to evade some defenders and get the ball thrown away. He did have 2 receivers that were close. They could have made the reception, but it falls incomplete. It'll be 4th and 8. They'll keep the offense on the field. We've seen them do this a few times already in this ball game. As Lowry keeps Clark in the backfield. 3 wideouts left side, 1 to the far side right. Lowry from the gun. Takes the snap, looking to throw. Keeps it himself. Up the middle he goes. He's got to throw it now. Left side, he fires for the goal line, and it's complete at the 1 to Cal Reese. Reese picks up 20. Let's see, ball is on the 22, right? Yeah, he picks up 21 yards. The ball is marked at the 1-yard line. He had to fall back towards it to make the reception. So 21 yards on the pickup, 1st and goal from the 1-yard line for Fairview. They'll check the sideline for the play, taking their time here. Play clock is not running.
Well, usually the play clock's turned off. I guess they're just going to keep it on the field. At least I presume so.
7:25 as the clock rolls to the end, towards the end of the third quarter. Quick pass into the end zone, touchdown. A 1-yard touchdown pass to Savion Harris. So at the 7:20 mark, Fairview answers. 1-yard touchdown pass to Harris.
Now we're back to a 2-score game.
This is where Midland needs to answer.
And Midland needs to answer, get the onside kick, answer again, get another onside kick, and answer again to take the lead.
Farkas waits on the snap. Ball's down. Kick is up. It is in and good. With 7:20 left in the third quarter, your score, Fairview 49, Midland 35. We'll step away and come back with more third quarter action right here on 90.
All the big games with a delicious and fresh party tray from your local food fair. Score big with a meat and cheese or veggie tray. Get a first down with a chicken salad croissant tray. Or bring home the win with a variety of wing trays. Food fair, conveniently fresh.
Wendy's has new chicken tenders. Crispy, juicy, tendery tendies. Ooh, that's fun to say. Tendies, tendies, tendies. And they're so good, maybe we should change our For tendies you're gonna know by name, gotta be Wendy's.
Nice. Thank you for doing that.
Flag on the field, kick goes out of bounds.
Time Farkas's kick has gone out of bounds on the kickoff, so they will assess the penalty, and Midland will have the football at the 35-yard line. 49-35 is your score. A 1-yard touchdown pass from Lowry to Harris. The extra point was good. Midland will take over 1st and 10 from the 35-yard line after the penalty is assessed on the kickoff.
We have even more of a discussion after the fact.
Yeah, see, it's Mason Bryant's talking to the officials there. I'm not sure what's going on.
Dead ball, unsportsmanlike, number 46.
Unsportsmanlike on, it's Kean Shelton. So they'll assess an unsportsmanlike penalty on Midland now after the penalty on the kickoff was assessed. So they'll just march it back to the 20.
Costly 15-yard penalty for the Kean Shelton.
Yep. It is. But the Knights will have it 1st and 10 from their own 20-yard line.
Hey, Chris, is the Dodgers still up? Hey, is Outlaw
Dodgers? Well, the Dodgers were up 1-0, and back to work for the Knights. And there's flags on this play.
A false start against Cabell Midland. So back them up another 5. Back up the ball to the 15-yard line.
Now, these silly penalties are killing them here.
And Aiden Epps, a step with the false start. So it will now be 1st and 15 from Midland's own 15-yard line. Ball placed right in the middle of the field.
Midland's huddle is inside the 10-yard line. They'll march back out to the 15 after the penalty was assessed. 1st and 15 for the Knights. Logan Shaw under center. He'll take the snap, turns, hands it off to Mason Bryant. Around towards the right hash he comes. He's across the 17 to the 17-yard line to the 18 is where he'll be marked down. He gets 3 yards on the carry. It'll be 2nd and about 12.
And we have an injury timeout player down for
it's
the
Fairview.
Warriors.
Yeah, it's Fairview. I can't get a number. They're coming out to 10 to him, but to answer your question, it's still 1-0 in favor of the Dodgers. Before the break, Otani was up. Bases were juiced. Couldn't make it happen. They ended up sitting Otani down, but they have the lead.
Good for the Dodgers. Well, y'all probably gonna win that series because I have no faith in Toronto Blue Jays.
I'm hoping for the sweep, my man. That's what I'm hoping for.
Well, hey, can I tell you what I'm hoping for? My Columbus Blue Jackets to actually be able to win games. They're about to fall to 3-4 on the year. They're losing 3-0 to the Washington Capitals right now in the National Hockey League. Which I don't even watch much hockey, but I consider myself a Blue Jackets fan because I'm from Ohio, so I consider myself a Columbus fan.
I understand.
Hey, if the Blue Jackets are on, I try to turn them on.
After the timeout, it'll be 2nd and 12 for the Knights from the 18-yard line. 7:01 left in this third quarter. 49-35 is your score. Fairview on top, but Logan Scholl goes under center. He'll take the snap, turns, flings a pass out into the flat. Little swing pass out to the left side. Out to the 25-yard line is where they'll pick up 7. It'll be 3rd and 5.
And another injured player for the Warriors. Can't tell who the player is. Well, it looks like it might just be
I'm going to be honest with you. I think the last one was cramping. This one might be cramping too, but you were talking about the cold weather. This is probably the first week that both these teams have really seen cold weather in a ball game.
And the body is just starting to cramp up.
A little tougher for sure.
Well, since we had a little bit of stops in play, I know we've been talking about this. Okay, what is the best go-to Halloween movie for you, Chris?
Oh, man. That is a tough one. And then we're coming up on Halloween.
Yeah. What's your go-to movie?
It's got to be the Halloween series. Any of the original Halloweens, like the John Carpenter Halloweens, right?
I was never a big fan of Halloween.
No? What's yours?
Ghostbusters.
That's not even a Halloween movie. What? Get out of here.
What?
That's just not a Halloween
Okay,
movie.
fine. The original Frankenstein.
All right, I dig the old Universal Monsters. I do dig that.
Okay, fine. Is that a good Halloween movie to go to?
It is. 3rd and 5. We'll get back to work. Midland looks at 3rd and 5. Scholl under center. He takes the snap, looking, hands it off. Still on his feet. Mason Bryant just keeping those legs churning. Out across the 25 to the 27. It'll be 4th and about 3. A long 3, short 4 maybe. Nonetheless, I'm not sure what you do here.
Honestly, because I've just never been into slasher movies.
I've actually been in a horror movie.
Yeah, I remember you told me that when I first met you.
It's called Redhead.
We went to Pikeville.
Yeah. 4th down and 3 for the Knights. They head back to the line of scrimmage. They're going to see a long snap count here from Bryson Smith, or rather Logan Scholl. They're going to have to call a timeout. They did not get Fairview to jump off sides, and they're going to take a timeout. So we'll take a timeout of our own, and we'll come back with third quarter action here on 92.7 The Plan.
Mr. Cooper, we have an emergency at a middle school.
Thank you. Board office, will you activate the crisis team? This is not a drill.
In Cabell County Schools, we are ready, alert, and aware.
Barbersville Convention and Visitors Bureau, Partners Insurance, Putnam County Bank, Wendy's, and the Schmidt Family Restaurant Group are proud supporters of Cabell Midland Athletics.
Wendy's has new chicken tenders.
Kick from Andrew LaFawn, who's caught by number 2, Will Allen, downs it around.
For Midland, LaFawn's snap into the hip pocket. He kicks it away to Will Allen. Allen slides to the turf, and the ball is going to be marked at the 43-yard line, 42-yard line we'll call it, with 5:43 left in this third quarter. This one's a marathon. It's 49-35, a high-scoring game here, high-scoring affair. Midland needs a stop and a quick score. It wouldn't necessarily have to be a quick score. They could have a nice sustained drive, actually, to get themselves back within another score going into the fourth quarter. We'll see what the defense can do here with Fairview. There's not been much defense on either side of the ball as Lowry brings his team to the line of scrimmage. He'll take the snap, swing pass at the 40-yard line. It's on and off of the hands of Harris. It falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd and 10. They tried a little pass out into the flat here towards the Midland bench. It was right into the hands, right into the breadbasket of Harris, and he just couldn't hang on to it. Falls incomplete. 2nd and 10 for the Warriors. 5:39 left here in the third quarter. From the gun goes Lowry. Lowry takes the snap, a little high, pulls it down, looking to throw. Now scrambling. Pressure comes. Now he fires downfield. Nobody in the vicinity. That was a bomb. And you see his receiver kind of questioning there. Cal Reese kind of threw his hands up going, where was that supposed to go, or was I supposed to be there? A little miscommunication, I feel like. We'll bring up 3rd and 10 for the Warriors.
Yeah, big 3rd down for the Warriors, and also for Cabell Midland, too.
Third down and 10. Lowry brings his Warriors to the line of scrimmage. 3 wideouts stacked up here to the near side left, one to the far side right. Clark in the backfield looking to pass. Fires. Left sideline. He's got a man at the 47. That's going to be awfully close, and I think he has the first down and a yard more. Moved the sticks for the Warriors. Pass was complete to Harris. And they'll move the chains, and into Midland territory come the Warriors. 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line of Cabell Midland. Back to work for Lowry. He keeps Clark to his right. 3 wideouts to the right side, far side of the field. 1 here to the near side left. He takes the snap, looking to throw again. Scrambling, firing, right side. Incomplete. He had 2 receivers over there, and again, I'm not so sure. You had Allen over there, but you also had Harris. Harris, the most likely target, or rather, check that. That was Frazier, the most likely target over on that far sideline. Falls incomplete. Make it 2nd and 10 from the 46 of the Knights. 4:51 left in this third quarter. A lot of passing is what leads to that clock stoppage, which is why we're in a marathon here, Ben.
Yeah, it does feel like a marathon, which, hey, I do know a couple marathon runners, though. So.
And I'm not one of them. 2 wideouts to either side for Lowry. He takes the snap, hands it off. Clark's got some room to run. He is across the 45. He'll pick up a couple, make it 3rd and about 7. They'll give him 3 officially on forward progress.
I was like, the one marathon runner I know is a former runner at Marshall, so, and
Dodgers up 2-0 now. Anybody wondering? They scored and I didn't get to see it, but that's okay.
Yeah, it's probably Ohtani probably hit a dinger.
he was out at the bottom of the last inning, so I need to see who's up. I think Hernandez is up. Max Muncy, he's another Mr. October. Back to work for the Warriors. Lowry takes the snap, looking right, fires across the middle. It's incomplete. That pass was behind Cal Reese. He was the intended receiver. It falls incomplete. It'll bring up another big 4th down for the Warriors. Midland
can afford a 5-yard penalty here because it's 4th and about 7.
They're not gonna try a long snap count here. What I figure. Well, Midland's not even set. They're bringing their defenders and linebackers up to the line now, and Lowry decides he's going to take another look at the sideline. I think they were going to try to catch Midland sleeping. They almost did. Midland got back set as Lowry puts Clark on his right side. 3 wideouts right, 1 to the near side left. He takes the snap, kicks it away.
That's a punt.
Quarterback kicks it away on a little quarterback punt. And they try to touch it down inside the 5-yard line, but it goes into the end zone.
Touchback.
For the touchback. 4 minutes on the clock.
That's a pooch kick.
Yeah, that's exactly what that's called.
I think the last time I saw a pooch kick was Tom Brady when he was still with the New England Patriots.
Oh, they've got a hurt Warrior. Somebody cramping up down in the end zone. It is a cramping issue.
Okay, yeah, and I did look that horror movie up, and yes, it does show you as in the cast of it.
Mayor Christian Fitzgerald, I told you.
But it also shows you for a sequel a year from now.
Yeah, it's actually in production right now. I've not filmed my scenes yet.
Oh, yeah, but it shows you that you.
It's actually you can watch it on Tubi, Crackle, and somewhere else. You can actually watch it.
So you're saying you're starring in the sequel?
I mean, I'll be there, but I'm thinking I'm getting killed again.
Ah,
I made a comeback. Think about this. I'm like Jason.
You died,
I got killed in the first movie, and I'm coming back in the second.
You died and you came back.
You know, I don't even know how I do it sometimes, honestly. 4
I
minutes.
don't think Jason knew how he did it either.
4 minutes on the clock here in the third quarter. Ben Anderson and I are getting a little delirious here from this ball game. They score a touchdown anytime it touches the ball, but it has been a great ball game for Midland. Great offensive series for the Knights, and I'll be honest with you, not much defense here this evening, but they have the ball 1st and 10 after the punt by quarterback Burke Lowry. They'll take the snap. That's Scholl. He hands the ball off to Mason Bryant. He explodes out of the backfield across the 40, 45, and down to up to the 47 and 48-yard line before he is taken down by Jackson Abishaw. A big first down and a huge run. 38 yards, arguably, for Mason Bryant. And he puts the ball close to that midfield stripe, headed into Warrior territory.
I just realized on that drive, that's the first time that the Warriors did not score.
Back to work for this Midland offense. Scholl under center, looking to throw, scrambles left, pressure comes, looking, fires for the left sideline. Boy, that's dangerous. You had 2 white jerseys right in the area. He threw it out of bounds, but man, I'm not so sure. I'm not sure he was looking down the field.
I think he was just trying to just get it out of bounds.
Yeah. He did, fortunately. 2nd and 10.
Yeah, throw it for the bleachers.
Yeah, right. 2nd and 10 for the Knights. They'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Logan Scholl will bring the offense up. 2 wideouts here to the near side right. With a single back, that's Mason Bryant. He gets the call towards the right hash mark. He follows a blocker. He's across the midfield stripe to the 49-yard line. Give him 3 yards on the carry. It'll bring up 3rd and about 7.
And Chris, this is the other thing I'd like to bring up, and that is the amount of Cabell Midland Knights fans that have decided to bear the cold tonight.
It is chilly out there this evening. I am so thankful that this heater behind us is working in this press box.
But there's a lot that decided to bear the elements tonight.
They did. 3rd and 7, just inside the Warriors' territory.
That means I need to find my beanie one of these days.
I can't wait to see you in a beanie. 2:40 on a rolling clock here in the 3rd. Scholl under center, 2 backs in the I formation. There's the snap. Hands it off. Mason Bryant, left side. No go. Big tackle by Danny O'Neill for the Warriors. It'll bring up 4th down and 9 after the loss on the play. Now here's the question. Do you punt it away if you're Midland?
No. I say go for it.
Logan Scholl's in the huddle. They're going to go for it. Team will head to the line of scrimmage looking at 4th and 9 from their own 49.
Have we seen Midland punt this year?
Punt? Yeah, we've seen a punt.
All right.
LaFawn just punted a minute ago.
Yeah.
There's the snap. Scholl rolling rolling right. Takes it. Fires for Kean Shelton. Shelton across the 45. He dives for the stick, and he's going to come up a yard short. Man, that play was well drawn up, well thought out. Shelton just shy of the 1st down mark, and it will be, wait a second. There's an argument about where this ball is going to be placed, and I don't think they're going to measure it. Oh nope, they're going to give it to Fairview. I thought they were going to measure for a second. You had discussions about what was going on down there, but they're going to go ahead and turn the ball back over to the Warriors on downs. Minute 52 left in this 3rd quarter. 49-35 is your score. Midland needs a stop on this series for sure. The Warriors will come out, the offense, under the direction of Burke Lowry. Lowry has 3 wideouts to the far side right, 1 here to the near side left. The Warriors moving right to left in front of us here from the press box. Lowry with Clark in the backfield. From the gun, takes the snap, fires across the middle. He's got a receiver.
And he ran through the umpire.
And it's Harris on the reception.
He ran through the umpire.
The umpire was in the wrong place at the wrong time. He picks up 11.
He ran through
And that is going to be a 1st down for the Warriors. 1st and 10 as they're going to check on the umpire. The ball will be on the 46-yard line. And
it's like the man in stripes is down.
1st and 10 for the Warriors. Clark in the backfield. 2 wideouts to either side. There's the snap from the gun. Looking, rolling right. Pressure comes. Now flags fly. There's a hold. Now he's still on his feet. Play's going to have to end before they assess the penalty. He's around the left side, down to the 40, to the 35, and jumps out of bounds around the 34. And that's going to be good enough for a 1st down, but flags are down back in the backfield. I think you're going to see a holding call and 2 holds. But anyway, the penalty is going to go against Fairview.
Yeah, so be holding enforced from the previous spot.
So the ball was on the 46-yard line, and they will march off the penalty against the Warriors. 1:25 left in this 3rd quarter. 49-35 is your score. Fairview comes back to the line of scrimmage. Clark in the backfield alongside Lowry. 3 wideouts stacked up on the far side right, 1 here to the near side left. There's the snap into the hip pocket. Throws for the right sideline. He's got a receiver. It's complete, and he fighting for it over on that far sideline. Cal Reese with the reception. And the tackle was by Ben Thompson for the Knights. So they'll pick up about 5 of that lost yardage on the penalty. It'll be 2nd and 15. Clock rolls inside a minute. The Warriors back to the line of scrimmage. Lowry with 3 wideouts left, 1 to the far side right. Clark in the backfield. There's the snap. Looking to throw is Lowry. Across the middle. He's got a receiver. That's Reese again at the 41-yard line. He's going to be finished off
I want to know how
by Logan Scholl.
I want to know how many passing attempts this guy has in his game.
It'll be, I'm not sure. There's a bunch. 3rd down and about 4 or 5. It'll be 3rd down and about 4 for the Warriors. A big 3rd down. 17-16 on a rolling clock here in the third. The Warriors are going to walk to the sideline and let the third quarter come to a close. About 7 seconds left, and they are going to walk off to the sideline and get a breather here between the third and fourth quarters. That means we'll get a breather too, and we'll come back with fourth quarter action here from the castle at Cabell Midland High School, right here on 92.7 The Planet.
Your notifications, emails, texts. These are all distractions. They take your attention away from the road, away from stoplights, sudden braking, and unexpected hazards. Distracted driving is dangerous to you and others. And if you're caught with a phone in your hand, it will cost you a minimum of $100, or even worse, it could cost a life. Keep yourself and others safe on the road. Put the phone away, or pay. This message is brought to you by the West Virginia Governor's Highway Safety Program.
Become a member of LIUNA and train to become a union construction worker.
Being a LIUNA member has brought me financial stability. I used to work in retail, and that's not what I wanted to do. And someone came into the store and said, well, have you thought about the laborers union? I'm 25 years old. I already have a good job, a good paying job, and I'm not going to have an abundance of college debt. You can choose what type of route and what career you want to take with what classes you take here.
Sponsored by 12 minutes on the clock, and that signifies the start of quarter number 4 here from the castle. 3rd down and 4 for the Warriors. A swing pass to the right side. He's got a receiver, and he's got the first down and more, an open field to run into. He's going to be tackled. That reception made by Will Allen all the way down to the 15-yard line, and he is hurt. Oh, he is cringing in pain over there, so they've got a timeout for an injury. We'll keep it here. They got to the 16-yard line. Big reception there. Little pitch and catch. Little pass across the middle from Lowry to Allen.
I'm saying during this timeout, I'm still saying, though, like I said in the first quarter, before when the season ends, you need to give me a list of movies I need to watch, Chris. Because you keep getting upset at me every week for not knowing these pop culture references.
Well, you know, I'm kind of old. That's what they say.
But I'm just saying that, but you need to come up with I even told Paul Swan the same thing. You guys need to all get together, come up with a list of movies that Ben Anderson needs to watch, and I will do my best to watch these movies. I'm just saying that. Like I don't know how long this list would be.
It's going to be long. I'm just going to say it's going to be long.
It's going to be a long list.
First of all, you need to start with A Christmas Story first and foremost. Then you can watch Redhead.
Okay.
It's a funny movie. I mean, it's a good. If you like gore horror movies,
I don't.
It's pretty. I mean, it's pretty good. There's some cheesy moments. There's some kind of jump scare moments and all that. I forgot. You're the guy who didn't like the cemetery behind the press box.
Yeah.
Even though we were 20 feet in the air, you didn't like the press box seat where we were seated last week because there's a cemetery behind us.
I'm sorry. That was kind of creepy though.
Will Allen, the injured Warrior, he gets up. He's going to walk off the field under his own power, which is a good sign. Glad to see that. Trying to check back in on this Dodgers game as well. We're doing all kinds of stuff here, man.
Yeah.
We're reviewing horror movies, watching a football game, keeping tabs on the Dodgers game.
It's been a crazy night, Chris.
And I need to wish my buddy Jason Beater a happy birthday. Jason Beater, who is the owner of Oscars in 1861, who's an advertiser on our stations here. It is his birthday. His surprise party was tonight. And today is officially Jason Beater Day in the village of Barbersville.
Hey.
A mayoral proclamation for my good friend Jason Beater. We wish him happy birthday. Back to work for us as we look at the Warriors looking at 1st and 10 from the 16-yard line. There's the snap. Hands it off to Clark. We've not seen him run much, and he's going to fall forward for a gain of 1 on the carry. It'll be 2nd and 9. Clark's name's not been called much because it's been a pass-heavy offense.
No.
Especially in this second half.
So when you do the mayor proclamation for birthdays, does that mean even though I'm from Ohio, you can make March 29th Ben Anderson Day in Barbersville?
It's always Ben Anderson Day in Barbersville from what I heard.
Hey, all right, I'll take it.
Burke Lowry has Clark to his left in the backfield. They'll send 2 wideouts to the left side, 1 here to the near side right. A man to the short side left for the Warriors. There's the snap. Clark gets the call. He is going to go from 15 yards out into the end zone. Clark, who I just said we've not talked about him, goes in from 15 yards out at the 11:02 mark of the fourth quarter. So just underway here in the fourth, and a 15-yard touchdown run for LaMarcus Clark.
55 to 35, and we're still 11 minutes to go.
I'm telling you, this has been a wild game. Extra point on the way from Farkas. Every time I say his name, I want to give a Christmas Story reference. Farkas.
Was the Christmas Story the one where the kid had the BB gun?
That's the Red Ryder BB gun. Yes, it is. Farkas puts the ball up and in the uprights. Makes it 56 to 35 at the 11:02 mark of the fourth quarter. We will come back with fourth quarter action right here from the Castle on 90.
Going out? Hungry? Have kids? Looking for a fun, casual joint? Then Roosters at Pullman Square in Huntington is the place to be. Bring the kids 12 and under on Tuesdays, and they eat for just 99 cents all day long. That's right, an entree, 2 sides, and a drink for less than $1. Plus, Tuesday at Roosters means a featured appetizer all day for just $2. Roosters will lighten your mood and not your wallet. And you can always enjoy your favorite sports on Roosters 40 TVs. Roosters at Pullman Square in Huntington, a fun, casual joint.
PCB is a long-standing partner in our community. We're your neighbors, your teammates, and your friends. And we want to be your banker. We're a team of experienced professionals focused on the personal, residential, and business needs of our community. We make decisions locally, quickly, and with your best interest in mind. We care about you, your family, your business, and your goals. We're PCB, a proud community bank. Open an account with us today.
Here at the Castle, 56 to 35 is your score. 11:02 left in this contest, and the Warriors will kick it away after the touchdown. It goes by Logan Scholl. He picks it up at the 18, backs it up to the 15, now scoots around the right side, evades one tackler. He's down the sideline. He may have gotten back to the 20. We'll see where they mark it. I think he might have stepped out before then, but we'll see. Depend on the spot from the official. They're going to give him, actually, they're going to give him out to the 23-yard line. Nice after he was back around the 14 or 15-yard line. And had kind of bobbled that kickoff or missed it on the bounce. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 23-yard line for the Cabell Midland Knights. They're down by a score of 56 to 35. We're 11 minutes away from the end of this one here in Ona, West Virginia. Midland in the huddle. They'll break the huddle and head to the line of scrimmage. Logan Scholl will send 2 receivers here to the near side left. Under center he goes. Single back, turns, hands it off. Mason Bryant gets the call. He's across the 25-yard line. He'll pick up 2 or 3 yards, make it 2nd and about, oh gosh, they give him a good spot. He picks up about 5 or 6. I didn't think he got out that far, but a nice job by Bryant.
He may have played down.
He is that Bryant down?
I think that is Mason Bryant.
Bryant is such a tough kid. He keeps those legs just churning and manages extra yardage on almost every time he carries the football. They're going to tend to him out at midfield. Hopefully
it looks like
everything's
it's just
okay.
a
Yeah.
Well, and also I do have a score update. Well, in terms of Marshall athletics.
Okay. All right. Lay it on me.
Well, and Marshall volleyball defeating the Georgia State at 3-1.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Yeah, it's just on Twitter.
Is it at the camp?
No, it's at Georgia State.
At Georgia State?
At Georgia State, but they're still trying to fight for that last spot in the East Division.
Oh, yeah,
that's
right. That's right.
Yeah, then tomorrow, Marshall women's basketball taking on the U-Pipe Bears in the Fans First exhibition at the Cam Henderson Center at 1 p.m.
I love Coach. I love her to death, man.
Coach Folks?
I love Coach Folks. Love her to death. I was disappointed when we lost our old coach, but man, Coach Folks is such a nice lady. I think she's going to do great things at Marshall with that program. And you see Mason Bryant, he's coming off the field, but he's coming off the field with some help. He's favoring that right leg. That is not good for Cabell Midland.
No.
They're going to look at 2nd and 5 as they come out of the timeout for the attending to Mason Bryant's medical issue.
Mason also was injured. Got injured last week too at Parkersburg.
He came back in though.
Yeah, he did come back in.
They taped him up pretty heavy. Hopefully, this is not serious either. But he comes off the field with some assistance. Back to work for this Cabell Midland offense though. They look at 2nd and 5. 10:35 rolling clock here in the 4th. Scholl under center. Actually, that's Cam Wallace under center. He hands it off. And that is to Logan Scholl. He comes across the 30 to the 32-yard line. Give him 4 yards, and it'll be 3rd and 1.
Oh, all right, well, do we have a score yet, Chris?
I'm looking, man. I keep looking. It was 2-0 a minute ago, and I'm trying to keep up. I think that's where we are. No, maybe. Actually, Betts, I think. They're showing a highlight of Betts. Maybe he did something we weren't able to watch. Midland back to the line of scrimmage. That is under center goes Wallace. He takes the snap, hands it off. Kean Shelton, he's got the football across the 40 and 45. He is off to the races, one man to beat. He's down to the 20, 35, down to 25, and is taken down at the 24-yard line. Shelton with a huge run.
Wow. Just wow. Kean Shelton being able to hurdle a man, too, and rumbling his way down the field.
That is a huge pickup down to the 24-yard line. For the Knights. That'll move the sticks and give the Knights a first down at the 24-yard line. 9:30 on a rolling clock here in the fourth quarter. Cam Wallace under center. Calling the signals now for the Knights. Shelton gets the call again. He's still on his feet inside the 15, and he's tackled, finally taken down. White jerseys all over him, down to the 11-yard line.
Kean Shelton
so
refusing to go down.
A big pickup. 13 yards on the carry.
Yeah, it's like he's just refusing to go down. He's like rumbling and bumbling his way down the field.
New set of downs, 1st and 10 from the 11-yard line for the Knights.
I think he could survive a Royal Rumble.
Cam Wallace, under center, takes the snap, hands it off around the left side. That's Logan Scholl. He's into the end zone. Touchdown from 11 yards out. The Knights refusing to go away.
Yeah, the Knights keep on fighting.
So at the 8:43 mark of the fourth quarter, the Knights still hanging around, trying to make it a ball game. Again. And again. And again. they have been relentless. They've been relentless to these guys.
It's like the scene from SpongeBob. And again. And again. And again.
LaFawn looking to put the extra point through the uprights.
That's like in the next day. And the next day.
Yes.
And the next day.
3 years later. They bobble the snap. It goes over the head of the special teams, and LaFawn makes the tackle. The extra point fails. So at the 8:43 mark of the fourth quarter, your score, Fairview 56, Cabell Midland 41. Back with more action here in the fourth quarter on 92.7 The Plan.
All the big games with a delicious and fresh party tray from your local food fair. Score big with a meat and cheese or veggie tray. Get a first down with a chicken salad croissant tray. Or bring home the win with a variety of wing trays. Food fair, conveniently fresh.
Wendy's has new chicken tenders. Crispy, juicy, tendery tendies. Ooh, that's fun to say. Tendies, tendies, tendies. And they're so good, maybe we should change our... For tendies you're gonna know by name, gotta be Wendy's.
Onside kick is recovered by the Warriors, number 7, Burt Lowry. Warriors going to take over first down.
Tries the onside kick. It goes right into the hands of Burke Lowry. They had the hands team up there. Lowry is able to pull it in and fall on it. So Midland's game plan did not work, but they did score on an 11-yard touchdown run by Logan Scholl to bring it to a score of 56-41
And they are not the only team to score, as Blake Snell just gave up a 2-run homer for the Blue Jays to tie the Dodgers at 2 apiece.
Didn't want to hear that from you, but thanks for being here. Lowry across the middle. The pass is complete to Raiden Frazier. And there's a flag down. We've not gotten the call yet.
Yes.
But the pass complete out to the 35-yard line. Illegal motion. So it is gonna come back.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but that was the perfect time to.
It was. That was good.
Hey, Blake Snell is still a phenomenal pitcher in the MLB.
Yeah, man. Listen, he'll come back right here. I promise you. Back to work. 1st and 15 for the Warriors. Lowry from the gun takes the snap, looking right. Rolling. Pressure comes. Now he fires down the right sideline. He's got a receiver. It's overthrown. The intended receiver was Cal Reese. But as you were saying, it is now a 2-2 ball game. The Blue Jays have tied it up.
What inning is that game in?
We are in the bottom of the 4th.
Oh, so still we got a good amount of fall baseball to play.
That's what I'm saying, man. I'm still looking for the sweep. Still looking for the sweep. 2nd down and 15 as that pass ball is incomplete. The Warriors back to the line of scrimmage. 2 wide out to either side as Lowry is going to tuck Clark into his left. He'll take the snap into the hip pocket, looking left. Fires for the left sideline. And it is incomplete. Overthrown, no receiver in the area. And you see he and Will Allen there kind of talking things over. It's going to be 3rd and 15. Ball's on the 47.
I say Dodgers in 6.
I'm still going to say sweep. I'm telling you, I think it's going to be a sweep. Next week when we're on the air, well, it'll be over with. In 4 games, Tuesday night, it's over with. That's me. We'll see what happens. Lowry now will keep Clark behind him just to his right with 2 wideouts to either side. There's the snap. Looking to throw is Lowry. Rolls right. Now pressure comes. He's going to be taken down to the backfield. Man, Midland, he would not go down, and there's red jerseys everywhere. Forward progress is going to be stopped, and they'll give the tackle back at the 36-yard line. A huge loss, 11-yard loss on the play for this Knight defense. Now, we've said there's not been a lot of defense. That was a great defensive series for the Knights. Now they're looking at 4th and 26. Now I'm not sure there's a decision to be made even here. This is where you might see that drop kick, that little pooch kick from the quarterback.
Yeah, that's exactly what they're going to do.
Lowry from the gun takes the snap, and it is. Little drop kick, little pooch is going to bounce, and they're just going to let it roll, and the Knights will have it at their own 11-yard line.
Battlefield position.
Yep, it certainly is, and they did a nice job pinning Midland back here.
I like that play call.
I do too. But Midland gets a quick score here. Again, you've got 7.5 minutes to go in this thing. It's a ball game again.
Well,
it's still a ball game. You got plenty of time here, honestly. It's still a ball game.
And another score update: Blue Jackets fell 5-1.
Oh.
But the Blue Jackets have struggled lately the last couple years, which that's the one thing is I've been slowly. Paul Swan could be proud of him. Slowly trying to get into hockey.
He's trying to get you into hockey?
Yeah, because my family is not really a hockey family, more of a football family.
Back to work for the Knights. They look at 1st and 10 from the 11-yard line. Under center is Cam Wallace. He hands it off. Ball's on the turf. And Midland was able to retain possession. It'll be 2nd down, no gain. Trouble on the exchange. Clock rolls to the 7-minute mark. Midland looks at 2nd and 10 from the 11-yard line.
Which I know is for this Fairview team, it's the last game of the season as, of course, next week the OHSAA playoffs begin. And the Warriors looking at 7-2, and currently when I was looking at it, it has secured a playoff spot, so they will be playing next week in the postseason.
That's good news, right?
Yeah.
Back to work for Midland. To the line of scrimmage they come. They send a man in motion. That's Logan Scholl. He's got room around the left side. He finds a blocker, and he's hit at the 17-yard line and taken down right there. The tackle is going to be made by Ben Alcaro for the Warriors. It'll be 3rd down and about 4 as the clock now looks at the 6:15 mark of the fourth quarter. 56-41 is your score. Midland down in this one late. It has been a high-scoring affair, obviously. There's been a lot of offense here this evening. Midland back to the line of scrimmage. A single wide out to the far side right. There's the snap. Looked like there's trouble on the exchange, but they managed to get it away, and Midland may have the first down.
They do.
I think they do. A nice job by this Cabell Midland offense. Cam Wallace on that keeper gets the first down. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. Midland will break the huddle. Wallace will bring his team to the line of scrimmage. A single wide out to the far side right. Wallace settles in under center. They'll send a man in motion. Around the right side goes the back.
And he goes out of bounds.
Reese on the tackle for the Warriors. It'll bring up 2nd and about 7 as the clock hits the 5:21 mark of the fourth quarter.
That's smart play going out of bounds on that.
Midland in the huddle will come back to the line of scrimmage now. Cam Wallace will send the wide out here to the near side. That is Brody Mabry. Single back in the backfield. There's the snap, turn, give is right up the middle. Back is still on his feet, around to the right. Ken Shelton on the carry. Tackle is made by Harris for the Warriors. It's going to be 3rd and 1 after a pickup of 6 for the Knights. The clock is at the 5-minute mark of the fourth quarter. Midland now. Cam Wallace will bring the play in from the sideline.
Which I know a lot of players are cramping up. Just check the weather channel. Says that it is and feels like 38 outside. I don't know, you, Chris, that's cold.
Well, I'm glad we have the heater in here because I'd be miserable otherwise. The wideout went off sides. He did it. I saw him do it. He went off sides right here, right in front of the official, and the official threw the flag as soon as he stepped across.
Are they trying to run the push, Josh?
I'm not sure. You've got, yeah, the false start's going to be, that's a costly penalty as you now look at 3rd and 6.
Well, because I know at the push just the Eagles always get away with offsides, and then all false start and they never call it.
3rd and 6 now from the 28-yard line for the Knights.
I was like, am I wrong for that?
No, not at all. Not at all.
I still think that play should be banned in the NFL.
It may be sooner than later. Never know. Back to work for the Knight offense. 3rd and 6 is what they have. Cam Wallace under center. He turns, takes the snap, turns, hands it off to Ken Shelton. Shelton across the 30 to about the 33, but that's going to be shy of the first down mark. Whistle's still, they're still trying to sort things out down there, but he's going to be shy by about 2 yards. So he picked up about 4.
Which one thing is, if you're Midland in this situation, instead of running the ball, you have to start throwing the ball.
You got somebody cramping up down there on the Midland side. And they're going to take a timeout, so we'll take a timeout of our own, and we'll come back with the last 4 minutes or so of this ball game right here on 92.7 The Planet.
Your notifications, emails, texts. These are all distractions. They take your attention away from the road, away from stoplights, sudden braking, and unexpected hazards. Distracted driving is dangerous to you and others. And if you're caught with a phone in your hand, it will cost you a minimum of $100, or even worse, it could cost a life. Keep yourself and others safe on the road. Put the phone away or pay. This message is brought to you by the West Virginia Governor's Highway Safety Program.
Become a member of LIUNA and train to become a union construction worker.
Being a LIUNA member has brought me financial stability. I used to work in retail and that's not what I wanted to do. And someone came into the store and said, well, have you thought about the laborers union? I'm 25 years old. I already have a good job, a good paying job, and I'm not going to have an abundance of college debt. You can choose what type of route and what career you want to take with what classes you take here.
The injured Knight comes off the field under assistance as well. They're actually working on a couple guys down on the field with cramping issues. but Ken Shelton favoring that left leg. They look at 4th and 2 from the 32-yard line. The Knights offense on the field. Cam Wallace will go underneath center. Single back. They send a man in motion. That's Logan Scholl. And now Midland will take a timeout. We'll keep it right here. 3:40 left in this ball game. Your score 56-41. Midland needs this first down here. This is a big set of downs. For the Knights. They need to stay in it. They need this first down to stay in it. Fourth and 2 as they come out of this timeout from the 32-yard line. They tried to draw Fairview off sides. Didn't work. They had to call that timeout. But now both teams will head back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, it's like if Midland, I keep saying this, and I keep not trying to beat the dead horse, but you got to throw the ball. Quit running it. You got to throw it because you got to get down the field.
You got Cam Wallace. They're not. You've had 2 quarterbacks in since Bryson Smith. They're not throwing the football much at all.
Yeah, they're not going to throw the football.
Single back set for Wallace. He's under center. Turns, takes the snap, hands it off. And they got the first down at the 35-yard line. That's a big conversion there for the Knights. They needed 2. They got 3. They'll move the sticks with 3:34 left in the ball game. Midland now has a new set of downs and a little bit of new life here. The Knights in the huddle. I'll still say, this whole thing about even when it's not Cam Wallace, you're playing 4 quarters, and if it's a ball game like this, think about Bryson Smith still being in there. They're running kid back from the sideline, from the huddle to the sideline. That's a lot of That's a lot of running on your quarterback. I think it creates him being more tired earlier in the ball game. Back to work for Midland. Wallace under center takes the snap. Mason Bryant back into the ball game. He gets the call, and he's going to pick up 2 yards on forward progress. Good to see Mason back out there after being helped off the field earlier. Knights will hurry up, get back to the line of scrimmage, looking at 2nd and 8 from the 38. Wallace now hurrying his team up. He'll step under center, single back in the backfield. They'll send Scholl in motion. He gets the pitch back. Now, a little flicker. He's looking to pass, and he's taken down at the 26-yard line. On the tackle was Elijah Cochran for the Warriors. So they look at 3rd and a mile now. This is where you throw the football, man. I think this is where you may try to throw the football.
Throw one for the heavens?
for somewhere to 64, to I-64 from here.
Hey, throw one back to Ironton.
Wallace under center. Logan Scholl, the man to the short side right, and a wide out here to the near side left. They send a single man in motion. Wallace turns to looking to throw, fires down the middle of the field. He just blindly threw that thing. Scholl was in the area, and the pass was intended for Scholl, almost intercepted by Cal Reese, and it falls incomplete, fortunately, for Cam Wallace. I'm telling you, he just turned his head and threw the ball down the field.
And then Scholl knew I was overthrown, so Scholl just blew up the defender. He just ran through the defender.
On coverage, did a nice job, actually, keeping that ball from being intercepted.
Yeah, he just ran through the defender, keeping him getting intercepted. Acting like he's making a play on the ball to avoid the OPI call, though.
4th and long from the 26-yard line. There's the snap. Wallace looking to throw. Fires down the right side. He's got a receiver. It's Eli Thompson. It's incomplete. And at 1:34, that's going to be the ball game. All the Warriors have to do is kneel and take this one to the house. Man, what a good football game to watch. I mean, entertaining for sure. 56-41 is going to be your final score. The Knights drop to 1-7 on the season, and we will have a ball game here. Well, actually, they're going to line it up and kneel officially. This will do it a couple times. I thought they were going to go ahead and shake hands, but they're going to line up in victory formation. Lowry will take a knee.
Yep, you got to take the knee.
Yeah, they're going to be able to kneel and run this one out, but.
Well,
they're going to take their sweet time doing it.
I was like, this is the second highest amount of points scored by the Knights this season by a long shot, and only the second time this season that it has scored more than 30 points. As of course, scoring 62 against Hurricane, and tonight scoring 41.
Oh, somebody else's birthday. Leanna Blake's birthday is today. We have to say happy birthday to her. So happy birthday. We're looking at third down. They've got 54 ticks left on the clock.
And talking about birthdays, my older sister's birthday was a couple weeks ago. No, it's
you can't. That's too late. We could have done it last week or the week before.
Okay, that's because I completely forgot it was her birthday on that Friday. Not gonna lie, I completely forgot her birthday. I know I'm a terrible brother.
You're a terrible brother.
I know.
You are a terrible brother. They kneel for the last time, and that's going to let the last 30 ticks roll off the clock. They move to 8-2 on the season. Midland falls to 1-7. We'll step away for our final break here from Cabell Midland High School and close things out as the Knights take the loss 56-41 at the hands of the Fairview Warriors. We'll come back and close this thing out for Midland High School right after these messages on 92.7 The Planet.
Barbersville Convention and Visitors Bureau, Partners Insurance, Putnam County Bank, Wendy's, and the Schmidt Family Restaurant Group are proud supporters of Cabell Midland Athletics.
Explore the outdoors right here at home. Barbersville City Park offers over 750 acres of outdoor fun for the whole family. From picnic shelters and splash park canopies to soccer fields, turf complexes, and Little League diamonds. Enjoy fishing, disc golf, 5K courses, equestrian trails, and more. There's always something happening. Follow at Beeville Parks Rec on Facebook for events and updates. Barbersville City Park, where fun meets fresh air.
Planning for a funeral is never easy, and selecting the right mortuary can be important. Family owned and operated for over 6 decades, our family has helped other families going through the most difficult time. Chapman's Mortuary and Crematory can help you plan arrangements today or offer a pre-need funeral plan in line with your intimate wishes. And now, we provide Huntington's only on-site crematory. Call us for a free consultation. Chapman's Mortuary and Crematory, serving the tri-state for over 60 years.
Calendar notifications, emails, texts. These are all distractions. They take your attention away from the road, away from stoplights, sudden braking, and unexpected hazards. Distracted driving is dangerous to you and others. And if you're caught with a phone in your hand, it will cost you a minimum of $100. Or even worse, it could cost a life. Keep yourself and others safe on the road. Put the phone away or pay. This message is brought to you by the West Virginia Governor's Highway Safety Program.
Become a member of LIUNA and train to become a union construction worker.
Being a LIUNA member has brought me financial stability. I used to work in retail and that's not what I wanted to do. And someone came into the store and said, well, have you thought about the laborers union? I'm 25 years old. I already have a good job, a good paying job, and I'm not gonna have an abundance of college debt. You can choose what type of route and what career you want to take with what classes you take here.
Final time here from the castle on the campus of Cabell Midland High School. Chris Tatum, Ben Anderson ready to close things out here. 56-41 is your final score. Midland drops to 1-7 on the season. The Warriors of Fairview improve to 8-2. They're headed into the playoffs next week. Midland, we've got 2 more regular season contests next week. We'll be at Huntington High School on the road, and then the week after that we have Parkersburg South on the road, and that'll close things out for the season for Cabell Midland. But tonight, a 56-41 loss, and honestly, an entertaining ball game to watch. Very little defense out there at times this evening, but again, Midland, this is a team that's persevered, a team that's played hard through every single football game. You've seen kids hurt, you've seen them come back in, and that's been the theme this whole season is they're just not going to quit. And I think that's a testament to Eric Fetty and his team. Sans whatever the record book says, this team has fallen on their sword for their coach, and that's a good sign for Eric Fetty for these few years to come. So, Ben, we'll be at next week. We will be at Huntington High School, and as far as I know, they've been starting at 7 o'clock as well, but we'll keep you updated on that. But we will have the broadcast here on 92.7 The Planet. For your listening pleasure, and then the following week we'll close out the season at Parkersburg South. For Aiden back in studio control, for Ben Anderson